games, making noise, calls out the corporate games, the false decoys, tweets like stop pretending you're here for the fans, says keep your politics out of our plans. He's got no time for the fake diversity or heroes who don't stand for integrity. Woke agendas can't disguise the truth. He's got a mic and he's speaking for the youth. He's not here to play your virtue game. No tokenism, no cheap fame. It's about the story, the heart, the thrill. Real creators rise, and they always will. Renowned zero, rising to the call. Standing firm, ain't afraid to fall. In a world of woke, he stands apart. Fighting for the soul, the story, the art. Renowned zero, cutting through the noise. Champion of truth, giving fans a voice. It's not about the labels, not about the fight. It's about the stories that feel right. Stop turning my comics into political tools. He says these heroes ain't your woke school fools. He's shouting, if you want change, do it with style. A real man of passion, walking his mile. From his tweet on ISOM success, he's proud to share 3 million raised, this is more than fair. He's watching the game and calling out the fake, saying we're tired of the virtue, signal stakes. He's out here supporting creators bold and free, like Eric July's Rippaverse, that's where he'll be. It's not about the gimmicks or the latest trend. It's about integrity, let the real stories begin. Don't care if you're left, don't care if you're right. Just tell a good story, give us something tight. He tweets the truth that makes the media quake. Proud to stand for creators who won't break. Renowned zero, rising to the call. Standing firm, ain't afraid to fall. In a world of woke, he stands apart. Fighting for the soul, the story, the art. Renowned zero, cutting through the noise. Champion of truth, giving fans a voice. It's not about the labels, not about the fight. It's about the stories that feel right. So here's to the rebels who don't bend for clout, to the creators who stand tall, no doubt. Diversity's fine, but it's gotta be real. That's his message, that's his deal. No more rewriting heroes to fit a mold. It's about who they are and the stories told. From stop forcing diversity for the sake of it. He's all about depth, passion, and wit. Renowned zero, rising to the call. Standing firm, ain't afraid to fall. In a world of woke, he stands apart. Fighting for the soul, the story, the art. Renowned zero, cutting through the noise. Champion of truth, giving fans a voice. It's not about the labels, not about the fight. It's about the stories that feel right. Renowned zero, you know who he is. A voice for the truth, standing tall in the biz. He's got the fire, he's got the flair. Fighting for the stories, giving us the care. No more rewriting heroes to fit a mold. It's about who they are and the stories told. From stop forcing diversity for the sake of it. He's all about depth, passion, and wit. Renowned zero, you know who he is. A voice for the truth, standing tall in the biz. He's got the fire, he's got the flair. Fighting for the stories, giving us the care.
What up, Chuckles here? Moss J, Ben. Word. EVS sounded sad that he reported on X that Comicsgate Kings is dead. Funny since I told him this years ago in a comment, left me another laughing emoji. Remember, Shane doesn't make 100K in 24 hours. It's a failure. Ethan said so. Yep, that is very true. We're going to hold them to their standards. That's exactly how they want to be held. Fuck it. We'll hold them to their standards. I watched Anna's stream and she reported on it. She doesn't want any drama after John Malin got mad like a woman at Anna over a joke and left the Jack show. EVS, Shane, John, Liam, and others got that female energy. Yeah, they do. They still do. They always do. They always got that sort of ex-girlfriend, type of energy. That's kind of just how they are. That's anybody who can do better than Ethan or could do better without him. He thinks he has some sort of control over that person and thinks that he should just be able to run their life and talk all the shit he wants, even though Comicsgate is crumbling. It's been crumbling for a while. It's basically dead, nail in the coffin, so I really don't talk about him that much. But since, the whole time I'm on vacation, EVS wants to run his mouth and talk a bunch of shit about stuff he has no idea about, we're gonna talk about and laugh about all this nonsense going on with, BackMeBro and the fact that he wants to, he reacted to my Pokepark Kanto video, so I'm going to do a reaction to his reaction because he got a lot of things wrong, and as usual, he has to lie about how I flagged his video, even though I never really cared. I don't have time to flag content that I'm going to make fun of, and content that I'm not watching really, but I'll watch the reaction because, I was told about it, so we're going to react to the nonsense, we'll let some people roll in. We got 10 viewers, we got 7 on YouTube, 1 on Twitch, 2 on Rumble. We're live on Rumble, Twitch, YouTube, Kick, and we're supposed to be live on Twitter, but I don't know if it's working properly, so we'll see how it goes. We'll see how this goes. But, as usual, we got
I'm nobody. I used to be somebody, but I'm nobody now.
Things like that. And,
Katie did fucks dogs.
Just got to throw those in there, so just to remind people that these people are...
They're doing crack!
They're doing crack, We just gotta let people know about this stuff. He used to be somebody, but he's nobody now. And also, EVS has to admit, or he did admit, I should say, that Eric is in the comic book industry. He finally admits that, Eric is in the comic book industry, and, he's doing far better than EVS has ever done in his 30-plus year trashed legacy, because now his legacy is basically just trash cast, cope cast, late cast, whatever you want to call it at this point. We'll call it cope cast and late cast, because that's basically what his legacy is, being years behind on books that should have been finished already. A lot of JP streaming there. Japan streaming? No, I never streamed for Japan. So, literally, I went to Japan. I was only going to do a video on, Pokepark, but then I ended up doing a video for every single day of Japan. Apparently, I was alone, or I was with, according to weirdos, I was alone, or I was with my mom, which is weird that you would even care, which wasn't the case in both of those objectively incorrect factual things, or both those statements were incorrect. I was neither alone nor with my mom, which is weird that they would even consider that, consider those options, considering someone's literally filming me from behind with the camera. Yeah, I was totally alone even as someone's filming me from behind. That's the IQ level of CG. What up, Power World 1.0 is great. I need to buy it. It's currently on sale for $20. I played it during early access on, Game Pass for free. I didn't really stick with it. I enjoyed what I played, what little I played of it. I didn't stick with it. Would I stick with Power World before I stuck with Pokemon? Yes. Because, honestly, I stopped, Sapphire was the last one I played on the GBA. So, I haven't really cared since then. Apparently, I shouldn't care about things from 1996. Apparently, you're not allowed to like things from 1996. You can only like the current thing. And it's also you forced a random stranger to record you. Yeah, probably. Saw the Disneyland Tokyo vid you did. I thought it was Florida at first. No, it's definitely Tokyo. Apparently, apparently, according to people, it's a tourist trap, even though it's $50 to go there. I mean, it's $50 to go into Tokyo Disneyland, and you can actually get the original experience you used to have when shit wasn't changed, like Pirates, like the cartoon spin, like, you know, Splash Mountain actually still being there. You know, not turned into the bullshit they turned it into now. But, you know, what do I know? You know, you had other people being like, well, why didn't he just go to Mario Land? Well, why can't I just do it all? You know, I have the money to do it all. Thank you, Garfield's Bizarre Adventure, for being a member at 23 months at the Guardian level. That'd be tier 1. You get access to all the emojis. I think... Oh, yeah, I need to actually move some emojis out and put some new ones in, too. The last time I checked, I said I needed, I think, one more member in order to add a 13th emoji. And from what you guys probably don't know is I will be, you know, I'll be showing, you know, you guys should actually get on the waitlist if you're interested. Get on the waitlist for Phenomenova issue number 5, which actually is a double campaign with Wraith Crown number 1, which is written by Bat Sauce or Butt Sauce or sorry, oh no, Student of God. Student of God wrote it because they believe that Bat Sauce is a Student of God. So, you know, just gotta let you guys know that. I thought Tourist Trap is about, well, traps. Scams to extort money out of unknowing tourists. Going to a theme park is not a tourist trap. Correct. When you literally have NPCs in CG that will literally regurgitate the same exact thing over and over again, because that's what people like SJW Warren do. He regurgitates whatever he reads for somebody else say. He'll just regurgitate that exact same thing over and over again. Biggest problem, the universe is dead. Is it? Like I said, I haven't really paid attention to that type of shit in a while. Hey, it's Garth, been catching up on your Super Chats on FNT. Good to see you back. Yeah, apparently, and also I'm hearing that Christy Mayer being let go from FNT, which personally I haven't watched FNT in a while because I really haven't been watching FNT since I started making my own content. And they're like, oh, she's canceled. Like, she wasn't canceled. They try to reconcile with her and her cover-ups on false flagging with, you know, the quartering and what the oranges are for, but I mean, when you have CG trying to back you up, you know it's not good. Yeah, apparently Akihabara is a tourist trap, even though everybody goes to Akihabara. Even locals go to Akihabara, but even though locals go to everywhere I went. I didn't know $50 was extortion, apparently. Apparently $50 is extortion. That's how you know your haters are broke, when they think $50 is extortion. True, they try to reconcile, yeah. I know all about it. Even though I don't really involve myself with CG losers and most of the drama stuff going on with stuff like FNT, I see what's going on. You know, but yeah, the Pokemon Park looked cool. Yeah, so what they still don't get is that it's an expansion to a bigger park that was built in 1964. Yomiuri Land was built in 1964. Poke Park was built in 2026. It opened in February of this year. And they're like, well, it's not a flex. I'm like, it really is a flex. It's super hard to get. You can't even get a ticket for it from up till like the end of October. You can't get a ticket for something like that. Hell, I had to use a third-party site in order to get the fucking ticket to begin with. And it was like $100 per person. What up, Burke Lounge? How's it going? I got hella problems with the recent games when I find with a lot of non-video game Pokemon stuff. I know you always tell me about the ROM hacks and stuff like that. I know you're enjoying those things. I found my title and thumbnail to be clever for this one. So I just find it interesting that someone putting their life on the internet, even though literally the people that call me man-child are okay with other people collecting toys, but if I do that stuff, it's bad. If they do that stuff, it's good. You know, like as I always say, and other people say, if CG didn't have double standards, they have no standards at all. Power will still pimp slap Pokemon, yeah. I'm seeing that too. I have been seeing that as well. See if I can find my stuff here. Yeah. So let's go over here. Let's see. I can actually remove this. Close this. I've got all the, I've got all the links set up for all the chats. So all the chats on my side are all connected. So if you're on Rumble, Kick, YouTube, and Twitch, I will see your chats. Time to get Pocket Pair to make a Power Park right next to door to Poke Park Kanto. So the funny thing is, the funny thing about Pocket Pair, because they're triple OGs and don't really care that much. The year that they got sued, the year that Pocket Pair was first getting sued by Nintendo, which I think was 2024 or 2025, they had a whole entire booth at New York Comic Con, and they were selling out on like their merchandise. They literally didn't give a fuck. They cared so little. They were like, yeah, we're gonna just buy a booth. We're gonna buy booth space at New York Comic Con the year we're getting sued because we don't give a fuck. Probably later I'll stream Lego Batman. I might stream Lego Batman like around 9 p.m. Eastern. Pocket Pair pimps. I'm supporting any games that are digital only. While not supporting any games that are digital only, people should have the right to choose, and the physical disc should not be a glorified activation key. I agree. Dropped in to say hi. Gonna go enjoy the rest of my Sunday. Have a good one, Merc Lounge. I appreciate you. So, something that will, not exactly super change about the channel is I will actually be doing comic reviews, like indie comic reviews on here. If I do video game reviews, it'll be on a separate channel, so that way it doesn't get buried under this algorithm that this channel is under. That'll be a separate thing. I'll still do like commentary videos on the gaming industry. I never got a chance to do a video on the physical disc nonsense, but Sony is constantly getting just community noted on every post now. No matter what they post, they're just getting community noted by everybody because they want to include, all the digital sales being like 85%, but then they include DLC and games that aren't even, don't have a physical release as part of their sales numbers. The off-topic, the tape bros are garbage. Fair enough. Fair enough. How's it going, Lord Blaze? Welcome. Ooh, that's fair enough. Like, there's just so much stuff going on in different hobbies I don't really care about, like CG and stuff. Sony getting destroyed, they always do. I haven't bought a single Sony console directly from them ever. Like all my Sony consoles came secondhand. Like I have 2 PS3s. I actually have one connected to this TV here. I got a PS3 Fat and a PS3 Slim, and then I still have my PS2 somewhere in my storage. I think I have it in like the crate behind me, which was also like at the time a GameStop refurbished PS2. I've said a million times, I find it funny when Pocket Pairs are shamelessly stepping on the toes of Pokemon. I'm pretty sure they're finally getting around to sending out the Power World TCG cards. Yeah, there are people that made videos, I think, opening those Power World TCG cards already. I thought it was interesting that League of Legends tried to get into TCG, and I don't hear nobody talking about Riftbound at all. People are more concerned with complaining about Universes Beyond and Magic the Gathering, which, truthfully, there are some sets of Magic the Gathering's Universes Beyond that really should be, in my opinion, like TMNT. I'm just ready to defect to PC at any time next year. Do it. You could play all of Nintendo's old IPs, PlayStation's old IPs, Xbox's old IPs. Like, just do it, bro. Get yourself a PC and go do it. Go like Starforged. I know. Oh no, it's Alex has a link for Starforge PCs. Yeah, Meta PCs has the Steamroller. Yeah, I think their Steamroller is 1300. I've seen that. It was 1300. It's far better than the Steam machine. Plus, you could just install SteamOS. Unless I think they might have already pre-installed SteamOS on that. So that's something that Steam did that was really a good idea. Was they released SteamOS, I think it was like 3.8.1 to the public, so you could just make your own Steam machine or have your own PC with SteamOS. So that's actually a good thing that they did that. Folks talking about emulate that B. Yeah. PC's great. Ironically, it's the best platform for Pokemon. Yeah, because you can play all the old shit. And with all the PS3 ports I've been seeing, and now they're working on PS5 emulation right now. So they've got, I think they got Astrobot to run, and I think they got Demon Souls remake to pop up in the top. BackMeBro just blocked me on Twitter. No criticism allowed in Comicsgate. I heard Ethan's blocking people in the chat. By the way, I think he's got like less than 1,000 people giving a shit. They have 707 people watching. You forgot BackMeBro was a thing. I literally put that in, I put that in the title. I said Comicsgate Kings died so BackMeBro could live. Because apparently Comicsgate Kings is dead. And the only reason I believe that it's dead is because he wasn't getting the views he would get by talking about, doing trash casts. He gets double the amount of views doing trash casts or talking about me for some reason. Because obviously my life's more interesting than the fucking comics he wants to put out. So I haven't bought anything Nintendo for years, and after they're going after sites for emulation and suing, Backshot Bros.
Holy shit. Holy shit.
I meant to just stop it. But yeah, that's funny. Apparently the site's been having problems. The thing I said right away when I saw the site, I'm like, this shit looks just like Fund My Comic. Like, the layout is just like Fund My Comic. There's almost no difference between Fund My Comic and this shit. To be fair, the PS5 emulation is just title screen. The game runs like ass, but the good news is that it's running for the first time. Yeah, exactly. They're working on it. I mean, if PlayStation's not going to sell their games on PC people are just going to find a way to emulate it. I mean, they have, Shad PS4 running Bloodborne at 60 FPS in 4K, I think. Like, you can't even run that bitch on PS4 for 60 FPS. His chat only supports him for drama. They don't support his campaigns. I mean, they're not really supporting fucking Starlight Cats. See, my thing when I heard Shane was doing Starlight Cats as the opening campaign for his new site, I'm like, bro, you had 1,200 fucking backers the first time you put out Starlight Cats. You didn't care to continue the series whatsoever. You didn't do number 2. You decided to do Inglorious Rex, which is hot dog shit. And I think Starlight Cats had a better story, in my opinion, than fucking Inglorious Rex. The funny thing is that they went at Eric for going towards a different plot in ISOM 2, but Shane literally did the same shit in Glorious Rex 2. He went to a completely different plot that wasn't even a continuation from the first one. Like, at least the shit, the events that happened in ISOM 2 actually, came back and affected everything else and leads up to a fucking Exclave. That shit doesn't lead up to nothing. I didn't care about buying Glorious Rex 3 because I don't care. I don't care about CG at all. Like, I was fine with backing, like, Billy Tucci and shit, but I don't give a fuck about them no more. Like, nobody gets my money from there. Fuck off. Hail to you, welcome. Ethan only got 130 in the King's art auction. He's canceling Kings out of embarrassment. I wouldn't be shocked. I see yet another opportunity to be petty. Power will start development, went into early access, and achieved a full 1.0 release all before Cyberfrog. Oh yeah, and also has more. It also has more customers too. Power has more purchases than any Cyberfrog comic in history. But Madrama and Bloodsports. Am I right? You got more fucking Pokemon fanboys seething over Power every fucking day. It's like, ugh, God, get over it, bro. Like, to me, indie comic dudes and fucking PS fanboys and Pokemon fanboys, Nintendo fanboys, they're all cut from the same tree. They're all exactly the same. They all bitch about the competition and don't provide any fucking thing that matters. Like, they don't provide shit that matters. Hail to you, Paul. Welcome in. Thank you for being a channel member. It doesn't have 200 backers. What the fuck, CG? It will take weeks to get to 500 backers at this point. All the backers have left Comicsgate. Joker also is no longer backing any Comicsgate campaigns anymore. Derby Wormy also stopped supporting CG books. I stopped supporting CG a while ago. I backed Rini Shikalski. I backed RGE. I got, you know, Von Coleman, John's Longbox. These are the people that should be supported. Rip Reverse, obviously. These are the people that should be supported. They're actually putting shit out. Like, how the fuck is it that, no offense to Von Coleman, I mean, he's young, and he's, you know, I would say he's still a rookie, but the dude's on book 5. He's already talking about Phenomenova book fucking 5, and this motherfucker over here hasn't even done book 3 of Cyberfrog. Like, what the fuck are we doing? Do you think Liam will be allowed on Bend Me Backwards? Yeah, of course he will. They'll probably let him on there. He'll throw a bitch fit and spurg out, and then they'll fucking remove his campaign for bitching and spurging out. That's probably what they'll do. Japan looked dope. CG openly said they were jelly. I mean, Ethan literally had people in his chat telling him he was stupid. Especially when he was reacting to my Poke Park stuff. He literally had people in his chat saying to him he doesn't understand why the people like this shit. Because he didn't grow up with this shit. Pokemon came out in 1996. Where was he born? Like 1980? Like he was probably a young teen, early adult when this shit came out. 1986, 1988, somewhere in there. Liam needs to get off the internet and deliver his damn books. Wonder Island's still not out after 5 years. I could have got a refund for Wonder Island, but I wanted Wonder Island. I bought 2 copies of Wonder Island. I got the color version and the black and white version of Wonder Island. And as much as, like, you know, Joe Ball follows me, I mean, he should have his book out too, just so I don't seem biased. They'll think, oh, this person doesn't have a book out, this person have a book out, but at least Joe Ball gives updates. You know, RGE gives updates. All these people actually give updates. It's like all we want is updates, and you guys can't even do that. You guys can't even do simple fucking updates. Like, people have to learn about your shit fucking books, like Ethan's shit books from a goddamn live stream. Not everybody watches your garbage live streams. They're fucking boring. Like, I watched one, and I was like, never again. But, you know, you want to react and talk your shit, even though I haven't made a video on Comicsgate in almost 2 months. Generally, how the fuck are early access video games achieving their full releases before a guy can get a single comic book out? Because one party is dedicated to their actual work and they have actual passion for their work, and the other one doesn't. I've said this for a long time. I've said this for years. Ethan has absolutely no passion in his fucking shit anymore. I mean, look at how sloppy Rainbow the Fruit looks at this point. It looks like slop. The only thing that makes it look good is Kyle Ritter's colors. That's pretty much it. I've said this before. I have 20 or more comic books published that I wrote in 2020. I began putting out comics in 2024. That's good. Like, if you're going to put out a product and people are going to buy it, get the fucking product to the people. It's not that hard. Like I said, fucking Phenomenova is about to launch issue 5, which is supposed to be an origin story of Dark Cloud, and that's probably going to be out before, you know, maybe even IR fucking 3. Like, IR 3 was funded 2 years ago and it's still not out. That shit was funded over 2 years ago. Still not out. Like, what are we doing? Like, I literally went to Japan, I worked 2 days, and then I took another vacation. I went on a cruise. Like, and these guys, even while I'm on my cruise trip, they're still talking about Japan. Like, that shit was like a week and a half ago. You guys are still talking about it? Must have been that fun for you. It must have been so awesome for you to watch me do something you can never achieve to do, or ever do. Like, not you guys specifically. Yep, I know. We're gonna talk about that. We're gonna talk about that, Lincoln. I'm actually gonna pull that up right now. Oops, looks like I don't have it pulled up yet. We'll pull it up now. There we go. So yeah, this is the launch page for Phenomenova issue number 5 and the Wraith King, the Wraith Crown number 1, which is written by, the second one's written by Bat Sauce, like I've said earlier. What up, Blue Shell? How's it going? Back me ho. What up, Jolly Roger? So yeah, like, you have this. Obviously I'm already on that, but it's like, I don't remember if it was, I think it was this one. I think this is the one Knife School did. Yeah, this is the one that Knife School did right here. You guys know Knife School, aka Ripoffverse. Yeah, he did this cover for Phenomenova issue 5. Funny how the tables turn when you're not being when you're not with Ethan's bullshit. he did this cover for Phenomenova 5. What up, Jolly? What up, Zero Smoke? Yeah, so this is the cover that Knife School, aka Ripoffers, did for Phenomenova issue 5. Which, in my opinion, it's not that bad. I like it. Eric says, PlayStation fans will say Xbox fans don't play Japanese games when that's not true, and how we can play it if we're not on Xbox. Bond be putting a Souls boss in his superhero lore. Like, I mean, you have all of them on the ground, like Force and Miles and the, Phoenix Senshi. No, that's not the Phoenix Senshi. That's fucking the other one. Phoenix Senshi is the other bitch. Personally, I don't care for Knife School, but it was funny watching him make EVS seethe. Yeah, I agree. What message was removed? I want to see what message was removed. Why was the message removed? That's weird. EVS and the downfall of CG is the craziest self-inflicted defeat I've seen in a while. Shit, I would buy this cover because I actually like it. I would buy this just to make him seethe more. Like, I typically buy 2 copies of Phenomenova. I'm assuming this is the main variant, and then this is an alt variant, and then of course you have the Wraith Crown, which is again written by Bat Sauce. See, his thing is right here. Von Coleman, like, this looks cool. Actually, I'm gonna change what I said. The guy looks straight out of the Lords of the Fallen rather than Souls. Yeah, I played a little bit of the Lords of the Fallen. It never got, I didn't get too far. I played when they did the update, the 2.0 or whatever they did for that. When they came up with that, I played it a little bit more. And then, of course, like I said, you have, obviously, the Kurt Angle of comics, as Master Hobo would say. John with the Patriarch Christmas Festival book, which I think he should have. Honestly did this campaign around Christmas time and not put it out so early. But yeah, I got it. I can't wait. It's gonna be good. I love Heroic Tales 1 and 2, so this will be good. Phenomenon was well written, good stuff. Wraith Crown looks cool as heck. Hail to you, Emily. Appreciate you. But yeah, you got one side, and then you got the other side. King Fu. They keep trying to make Phil Diaz dressed as King Fu. Vaughn and Rini both were doing well at HeroesCon this year. I know that Vaughn is supposed to be at Anime Matsuri, and I forgot the other Texas one. There's Anime Matsuri, and then there's another one he's supposed to be at. I think Bell County. Hello, Wise over on Kick. Lords of the Mid, but I play it. Yeah, I thought it was decent enough. I never finished Elden Ring, so I've only finished Dark Souls 1, Dark Souls 2, got halfway through Dark Souls 3, and I finished Sekiro with the best ending. Eric confirmed he's going to Bell County Comic-Con this year. I think the Diaz brothers will be there. I don't know, it could be that for filming will be around Christmas. I don't know John's work speed. He says it's actually going to. I believe he said he was going to print soon. Actually, so I don't know. I actually think he said it was going to print soon. Not the dreadful 2014 one. No. I'm talking about the new one. Lord Blaze. I'm talking about the new. Not there because there's the Lords of the Fallen and there's Lords of the Fallen and Lords of the Fallen 2's coming. Let me see if I can find it. I know Lon said he said Anime Matsuri. I just don't remember the other one. I don't think I might have been Bell County. Yeah, BackMeBro needs your support. No, thank you. I'm good. Oh, look at that. Geeky Borders got blocked by BackMeBro. Nice. Like, let me see. I was mad. Let's see. Let me see. Put it in somewhere. Hold on. So he's going to Anime Matsuri in Bell County Comic Con. Yep. Anime Matsuri is this weekend. Wow. Didn't even. Damn, that shit came quick. That shit came quick, boy. So yeah, he's gonna be at Anime Matsuri in Bell County Comic Con, which is 2 weeks after. It's the weekend after. So he's gonna be at Anime Matsuri next weekend, and then the weekend after he's gonna be at Bell County. So it's back to back. That's crazy. I mean, he's gonna have look like he's gonna have a preview for Rave Crown and Phenomenal 5, which is nice. That's pretty cool. Let me go back over here. Okay. Let me. I know it's the reboot of Lords. Yeah. I don't blame people not rocking Elden Ring. Some like Dark Souls. Some like Dark Souls 3 more and Bloodborne. No, I really liked Elden Ring. I just didn't play long enough. I played like maybe a quarter of the game. I was streaming it for a little while and then I just stopped streaming it. I've been streaming probably since 2021, but you should try kickchatters.com free trial too. I got Axel Chat, so I have all the chats together. Did the website really crash? Apparently people, from what I was told, people were having problems like checking out. Cause and then a bunch of other stuff. Have I ever played Salt and Sanctuary? Yes I have. I played a little bit of it. Shane's going through a humiliation ritual right now, so go easy on him or not. I mean, let's see. I actually have I have this pulled up. So I actually have this pulled up. This is the secret link, by the way. I have the secret link. This is the secret link for this. So 62 backers on the secret link, and then this is the site. That's the site, guys. Oh yeah, hold on. This looks generic as fuck. Generic as fuck. So 185 backers publicly. Secret link has 62 backers. Fantastic. Fucking what is it? Geeky Borders is doing giving the play-by-play of what's going on in the stream. Like I said in one of my recent tweets, it would be interesting to see if Shane. So, how does it compare to Fun My Comic? It's literally the same fucking layout, bro. This is the if I put this in front of you, and then I put this in front of you, does this not look very similar? I want you to tell me the differences between the two. Remember, according to EVS, anything less than 100k in the first 24 hours is a failure. Yep. Very true. I was going to make the comparison. I'm like, this is basically a more generic fucking Fun My Comic. I'm like, why didn't you guys just use Fun My Comic at that point? Since you wanted to use your garbage Chinese fucking cars for this shit. You might as well just use Fun My Comic. Oh, look. I see something similar. So 62 backers for this Chinese crap. And then 62 backers for the secret link. Good job. Good job, guys. Blue instead of a green bar. Exactly. That's what I mean. Like, all that fucking money you had for some fucking basic infrastructure and site design, and this is what you came up with? Come on, bro. And then you want to be like, we're going to be funding games on here. Huh? Bitch, what? Bitch, what? Anything less than above face of fail. I find it funny that Shane puts his name first and foremost in the campaign, as if his name is more important than the comic. Right. Shane Davis's Starlight Cat's brother. I have 2 copies of this fucking comic. I have 2 copies of this fucking comic. I have the one from the campaign, the Reliant Rising cover, by the way. And I have the Tampa Bay Comic-Con cover. And it's like, bro, You got 1,279 backers the first time you put out Starlight Cats. Who the fuck is backing this now, bro? So I think I have this cover right here, and then I have, where is it? This one. So I have this cover. This is the Reliant Rising cover. This was the main cover. And then I think, yeah, they did this like limited edition black and white version of the Reliant Rising, and then, oh no, no, sorry, this is Kenneth Rocafort. I'm sorry. This is the Kenneth Rocafort cover, I believe. I think this was the Tampa Bay. I don't remember really, because I haven't looked at them shits in forever. I believe this was the Kenneth Rocafort cover. But yeah, fucking thing is so basic, it's funny. Those tears are killing EVS, those rainbow toys will be insanely expensive to ship from China. Video games are in a bad spot right now, only GTA 6 can save gaming. No, I don't think so. I disagree. Sodium, hypertension, and Porkman. Oh, Pigman, it's funny. Sony abandoning physical media, Microsoft is firing all its staff. Console gaming is doing terrible right now. I think firing all the bloat from Microsoft is the best thing they could do. Getting rid of fucking studios like Compulsion Games, Undead Labs, fucking Double Fine, like get them the fuck out of here, bro. They're not making shit for gamers. They're making shit for DEI bullshit. Not even supporting GTA 6. I don't really care about GTA 6. I didn't even finish GTA 5. The last one I finished was San Andreas, and that was the best one ever made. Since the game is not allegedly going to be on a disc. No, it's a key. It's not allegedly. It's not alleged. If you go buy a physical copy of GTA 6 from the store, you are going to get a paper inside of a box, inside of an empty case for $80 fucking dollars. While having locked content behind the $100 edition, because the game is really $100, not really $80. Like, Phenomenovas campaign isn't Von Coleman's Phenomenova. It isn't Paul Thayer's Project Noasis, the absolute ego. I mean, yeah, this isn't called John's Longbox's Heroic Tales. It's just called Heroic Tales. That's how it should be. This is the thing is, this is the person they want to shit on all the time. Like, people in CG like to shit on John. But I guarantee you he has more comic knowledge than all these fucking clowns combined. And would easily run circles around any of them. I agree, but Microsoft intends to import workers from India. Microsoft's filing more H-1B1 visas. That's shitty. They shouldn't be doing that. They should be just hiring, American workers. But I've also found it funny, this clown right here was trying to flex his little 2024 Mustang that gets like shit miles to the gallon, and it's a fucking two-car. It's a two-door car. Like, who the fuck flexes a two-car door, bro? I mean, a two-door car. Who the fuck is doing this in 2026? This fucking weirdo. With his gay-ass heart earrings or whatever the fuck. Bullshit. Oh, look at me. I got a 2024 Mustang with two doors in it. Who the fuck is getting a two-door car in 2026? A used one at that. Because this dude claiming, oh, I got this car this early this month. Did you buy the car outright? Did you lease the car? Did you get a loan for the car? How did you actually get the car? Because this doesn't really explain whether or not you're brokey. You didn't actually say how you got the car. You just said, I got the car. Congrats. Congrats, bro. You got, like, the fucking thing in life that 99% of people fucking have in life. A car. It's not a flex. A car's not a fucking flex, bro. Stellar Blade was announced Switch 2, but not the Xbox. The game is PS5, PC, Switch 2, but no Xbox version. I think they should do an Xbox version. I think every game should be on every platform. But yeah, I just find it weird to put his name first and foremost in the title of the campaign. He does that with all of his stuff. Look, I can show you this is the original campaign from Indiegogo. It literally says the same thing. It literally says the same thing. Shane Davis and Starlight Cats. It's the same exact thing. This is not a flex, by the way. I don't know what you thought you were doing here, flexing. How's it going, John? Buy the Christmas special book. Buy the Christmas special book. I'm still waiting to do them cards for Patriarch 1. But yeah, I just find it weird. Okay, I read that. Comicsgate chased away a lot of their supporters. Liam's audience probably won't support Shane EVS anymore, less backers in CG. You can get the car and still pay a car note. Right. Sony effed up by HQing in California, I agree. Nothing but censoring and banning accounts for non-offensive crap, and then having ADL run communities which terminated communities. Shake my head. He got the car picture of Google. See, I didn't bother to do with that far into it. Do you think the numbers were better back then for CG? Yeah, 100%. They used to get 100K campaigns back then, no problem. It wouldn't take them a whole day. It would take them a couple of hours. I find it weird. I forgot the campaigns exist when not looking for it. Exactly my point. I shifted far away from fucking CG bullshit. Because I don't really care like that. They're like, oh, well, you can't buy Eric's books. By the way, this is, a starving artist who had, who felt like he had to say something. Starving artist over here with barely any fucking interaction for as much as he's doing this shit. I'm an artist, guys. But I feel the need to comment on somebody's, so here's the thing. Did he really? I don't know. I didn't do a reverse image search. I have no idea. I mean, he lives in California. No one really gives a shit. Oh no! Oh. Super Killer. There's actually a picture of Vito with his comic in hand. So, this dude who normally would be in the circles of CG and EVS or whatever, was to hold up a Super Killer a lot. Basically, had to get a new colorist, lost files, a bunch of other things like that. He only in Japan, which, by the way, if you're gonna talk shit about somebody, please use fucking English. Learn how to type. Just use fucking ChatGPT if you need somebody to type fucking tweets for you. Come on, bro. He only in Japan because his parents probably paid for it. You have to say probably because you don't really know. There's no way he paid for it. Sturgis can't even afford to buy. BY. You're a comic writer, bro. Can you fucking spell on Twitter? You're a comic writer. He only in Japan, guys. He beat Eric's books.
Holy shit.
There's no way you're this fucking stupid. As they come out. Fucking what, bro. By the way, you could pre-order Exclave 3 of Yaira on Amazon, by the way. They have multiple Exclave book entries for every character for the most part on Amazon. I love watching the people who claim that they're writers not know how to properly write tweets. That's the funniest thing to me, always. It's the same thing with Von Klaus. Writer, can't even write proper tweets. This fucking dude can't even write proper tweets, but you're a writer. Shane can't write fucking proper tweets, bro. I had to read that in a Japanese accent. Power got out early access before Super Killer. Hashtag rent a Super Killer, yeah. So I'm just like, okay, sure, bud. It surely wasn't the 21K I won at the casino months before I planned to come here, which, in all seriousness, EVS was definitely seething that my biggest jackpot was bigger than his biggest jackpot. That was funny. Also, nice to know you unblocked me just to stalk my page. By the way, I have about 8 more from the Rippaverse coming in, and I can buy more and all of them at any point. This is another thing. You don't need to buy the Rippaverse books right away. I hope they understand that these aren't the only things you have to buy are special covers that you want. If you want to buy specific covers that are no longer going to be available, okay, I understand that. But if you're not doing any of that, who gives a shit when I buy the books? Who gives a fuck when I buy the books? Hell, you could buy John Longbox's Patriarch, Heroic Tales 1 and 2 right now. You don't need to wait. I mean, you don't need to be on the ball on it. You could simply just buy it right now. He'll still ship it out to you. You'll still get the book, at least. And it's good. Do you think the illusion of the culture wars will help fund the CG campaigns because backers believe they're part of something big? No, I just think that the people that backed CG books thought they could get better material from indie creators who were all about the message of delivering non-SJW books. Does he have proof that you even want every single book Eric makes as it comes out? No. Even though I've said multiple times I don't care about the Tension Crew because I don't like the artwork. Shocking. I'll make my own game by the time the imaginary memoir of Velveto's fake life reaches a doorstep. And now, during the current political climate and economy, illusion is broken, so backers have now left. No, backers left because they're tired of the drama and blood sports, and most times the backers left unknowingly. They left silently. That's me at a casino, yes. Oh, by the way, this 21K on the screen, it's fake, guys. It's fake. According to certain furries, it's fake. This was months ago. I just didn't post it till recently. I posted it while I was in Japan. Like, yeah, dude. Comicsgate originally started out as frustrated fans criticizing the mainstream industry. EVS latched on and gripped at the movement. 16 undelivered campaigns. Yep, pretty much. I was told this is fake, by the way. It's fake money. It's fake. It's a fake casino screen. It's fake. It's fake, guys. Yeah, totally. It's fake. But, according to this clown, I'm a tourist because I don't know the creator's name of Gundam. Yeah, I don't know the creator of a lot of things I've watched over the years. I don't know the creator's name of Pokemon, and I've watched it. Yu Yu Hakusho. Cowboy Bebop. I don't know the names of these people. But I watched them, and I enjoyed them. Who cares? Nobody actually cares you went to Japan. If you didn't care, you wouldn't watch the content. If you didn't care, you would have just not watched the content. There, you used the wrong there, by the way. Making fun of how much of a basic tourist you are. Bro, I can make fun of how basic your fucking English is. Because you wrote there like this. It's they apostrophe R-E, you fucking retard. Tourist, ban him. Oh no, wait, he's a mod. He can't do that. Rainbow's campaign will be 6 years old this November. EBS is still not done drawing it. Yep. I'm still waiting on it. Can't wait to shit on that book. What up, LG? How's it going? Thank you for the 27 months. It's crazy EVS has so many unfilled campaigns. I've forgotten lost track of some of the campaigns. I think EVS also forgot about them too. No, he didn't forget. He just doesn't want you to know. I made a joke about them being jealous about the Chocobo plushie. I might have been right. Satoshi Tajiri, Pokemon, and Yoshiro Togashi, Yu Yu Hakusho / Hunter x Hunter. I know people say it's wrong to say Hunter x Hunter. Everybody just says, they call you a tourist if you say Hunter x Hunter. It's people just say Hunter x Hunter. I know that one. I just remember your Tekken matches against Niobe. It's funny because Niobe just recently... I saw a post from Niobe recently that talked about Thor Odinson. That was funny. Okay, not knowing the creator of Gundam means what exactly? I don't know the creator of most things I watch. Coping and seething is all I saw. If y'all didn't care that I went to Japan, then y'all wouldn't have watched the videos. You couldn't even name the creator of Gundam! Okay. Did you want me to fucking, like, in real time look it up on ChatGPT and be like, yeah, the name of the person is this? So if he won at Vegas, which I did... No, I didn't win at Vegas. Then decided to use it for Japan, that's even worse. If he cashed out 20K at Vegas, and there's no withholding, it's really about 14 to 15K in winnings, so he'll have to pay the IRS 5K at the end of the year. If you know how to use the tax codes, you don't pay anything. You don't pay shit. Technically, Rec Planet is still unfulfilled. There are backers that still haven't gotten their head sketches. Correct. Yep. That's correct. No, I'm like, no, it's 20K. When you actually know how to work tax codes, you pay no taxes. It's the same reason people are mad at Trump only paid like $750 in taxes, because he knows how to work the tax codes like smart people do. When you're actually smart and know how to work tax codes, you don't pay taxes like that. Obviously, you pay taxes the way of extortion, you know, at your job and shit, but stuff like this, no. Like, technically, because I made videos on all my Japan trip and stuff that I bought there, I could literally write it all off if I fucking wanted to. I got all the receipts for all of it, so I could literally write the entire Japan trip off if I felt like it. If Sturgis spends over $800 in goods in Japan, he's going to have to pay the import taxes. No, I don't. This is how I know you've never been to Japan in your fucking life. I've been to Japan twice, 2 years in a row, and I've never paid import taxes. You don't pay import taxes on stuff, you dumb fuck. But 15K spent right after winning it is low IQ behavior with current economy. With the current economy, 15K is a down payment for car or a few months of mortgage. So again, you're calling me low IQ, but your fucking sentences don't make any fucking sense. You have fragments all over the fucking place. How are you calling someone like me low IQ when your bitch ass can't even write specific... You can't even write sentences properly. Also, I still don't really know if one of why shows like Hunter x Hunter and Spy X Family don't pronounce the X. I don't know. I don't either. The fandom is weird. Like, the Phantom of Hunter x Hunter is weird like that. They'll look at you with a side eye if you say Hunter x Hunter instead of just saying Hunter x Hunter. I think Spy Family is the same thing. Just resting right now for some reason. I was a little under the weather this weekend. Lost my voice Friday night. Having to work with no voice sucks. Oh yeah, especially when you got to be a DJ at a gentleman's club. Own a car and a house already. There are 0 import taxes from Japan. Tell me you don't know shit about taxes without telling me you don't know shit about taxes. By the way, there are things called, for anybody that doesn't know, I'm gonna let you in on something. When you're in Japan, if you carry your passport around, there are places that do tax-free. A lot of shops, most shops will do what's called tax-free or duty-free, and they'll like not charge you the taxes in Japan on everything. And Japan, by the way, they put the tax included in the price, so you're not fucking surprised when you buy something. You don't go up to the counter and buy something and it's more than it actually shows. They already have the taxes included in the price when you go buy something. So just keep that in mind. For anybody that goes to Japan, bring your passport wherever the fuck you go, because you might go to a place that's tax-free, duty-free, and you'll save on taxes when you go there. So not only is everything cheaper, you could save money as well on taxes in Japan. So I said, haters, why do you call us low IQ brainlets? Exhibit A and B. Yes, Lamfartsy. I was quote-unquote alone while someone was filming me from behind. Also claiming I have no job while spending the money I make at my job to win 21K and then claiming it's fake. Massive levels of coke. Sturgis is also in Japan alone. Sure, bro. You know, if he had gone to a place in Japan meant for adults to visit, Yomiuri Land is a family amusement park. That is a place for adults to visit. If you actually notice the fucking videos that I made in places like Poke Park Kanto, which is part of Yomiuri Land, which is a family amusement park built in 1964, you would know that 95% of the people in there were adults. If you remember, if anybody that watched that video would have looked to my left when I was giving the Nurse Joy my Pokeballs, you know, the things that they handed to me at the beginning of the line, by the way, they would know that the person next to me, to my left, was literally with his wife. They were two perfectly, perfect adults right to my left. He might have some photos of him meeting people. Brother, let me hit you with some knowledge real quick. Japanese celebrities typically don't like to take pictures with people. I know you don't leave your house very much and you're busy jerking it to fucking Lucario with JDA, but typically Japanese people don't like to get, Japanese famous people typically don't like to take pictures with people. Because when, what was it? That's my door. What was it? The guy that created Mario, I forget, his name, I can't think of it at the moment. That dude went to Super Nintendo World, and people weren't really able to take pictures with him. He had security out the ass. Shigeru Miyamoto. Miyamoto went to Super Nintendo World. Nobody was there taking pictures with that guy. That guy had security out the ass, bro. I know this might be a shocker for someone like Lamfartsy, but... Hold on, I'll be right back, guys. I just remembered something. Yeah, I figured out the name. It came back to me. So most celebrities of the Japan kind don't like to be photographed unless they personally want to be photographed with, right? So one of the famous Japanese celebrities in gaming was Koji Igarashi. I got a picture with Koji Igarashi in like 2013, 2014 when he was promoting Bloodstained Ritual of the Night. He had an entire booth set up with Bloodstained Ritual of the Night. He was signing autographs and he was taking pictures of people for free, mind you. I don't have to pay for an autograph with Koji Igarashi. I met the creator of Castlevania Symphony of the Night, one of the greatest video games of all time. And I know it might be hard for you to believe, but during the time that I lived in New York, I got to meet Hideo Kojima. Something you probably wish you could do, considering you have a Metal Gear Solid 3 profile picture. We were not allowed to take pictures with Hideo Kojima. It was another year, the year Final Fantasy 15 came out. Comic-Con had autograph sessions with Tetsuya Nomura, the character designer of Final Fantasy and Kingdom Hearts. You were not allowed to take pictures of him, and you were not allowed to take pictures with him. They did not allow that. They only allowed you one autograph from Tetsuya Nomura. I still have it to this day. It's a Final Fantasy VII Advent Children card that they gave us with the signing. I was super lucky to get it. I have a really good friend of mine who told me about it. I got the very last one. So I got a Final Fantasy 15 shirt that you cannot get anywhere. You cannot purchase it. So I have an exclusive Final Fantasy 15 shirt, which has like the main character, Noctis, and his wife. I forgot her name. I think it's Freya. In pixelated form of him, his dog, and her dog. You cannot take a picture with Tetsuya Nomura. I've also met Yoshinori Ono, the executive producer of Street Fighter. I have pictures with Yoshinori Ono from Street Fighter, the executive producer of Street Fighter. He no longer works with Capcom anymore on Street Fighter, but I do have a picture with him. He was just walking the floor of New York Comic Con, and I caught him. And people caught him, and I managed to catch a picture with Yoshinori Ono, the executive producer of Street Fighter, the ex-executive producer of Street Fighter. A lot of these people in Japan don't like being had their pictures taken. Keep your distance to say hi and bow and leave. So some Japanese won't allow pictures with them, like Miyamoto and Kojima. Yeah, so Miyamoto went to Super Nintendo World in Epic Universe, and I didn't see anybody taking pictures with him. They took pictures of him. Kojima, his staff, didn't want pictures taken with him. Same thing with Tetsuya Nomura. And when I did the Hideo Kojima autograph, it was I think the 25th anniversary of Metal Gear Solid. So they had an entire section of Metal Gear Solid clothing that came out. I picked up Metal Gear Solid 1, Metal Gear Solid 3, and Peace Walker. So I got a shirt for each one. I lost my Metal Gear Solid 1 somewhere. I still have my Peace Walker and I still have my Snake Eater. These people don't really like to be photographed. They don't see themselves as being big celebrities like the U.S. does. Greetings from the home shelter. Sorry I'm late. I was doing a stream on a friend's channel. Interviews with wrestlers. Hell yeah. This man hobo is moving up in the world. Seriously. No one gives a damn about him. I'm a retard. Not even his master Ethan gives a fuck about him. Yes. It's funny that he tagged me. He tagged Ethan in a post talking about me, and Ethan didn't give a shit. Ethan decided he was going to call me a mutant, even though he's a 400-pound, 4XL to 6XL wearing motherfucker who broke a chair, smoked crack, and licked urinals. But I'm the mutant. You're the one that did all the things that would typically turn people into a mutant. Smoke crack, lick urinals, and break chairs. But that's beside the point. But since he's in a place for kids, he seems to be well avoided, as he should be. Brother, you're a gay furry. You're at the bottom of the totem pole when it comes to fucking weirdo. You're down there with JDA, okay? You're down on the totem pole of being a weirdo, down there with JDA. How does it feel to be the guy that's down at the bottom of the totem pole with someone like JDA? A guy who's literally talking about how Shane smokes drugs. And you're all butthurt over it. It's fake! Why don't you get a job, Sturgis? Why don't you get a life? Retard. Why don't you get a life, gay furry? Stop worrying about what I'm doing every second. You're the same guy that has blocked me 3 times on Twitter. I literally have the screenshots on my account of you blocking me 3 separate times. You fucking weirdo. And you're still crying about Eric July on your Twitter feed. And me. Sturgis, no one is pocket watching some creepy, grotesque man-child. As you have 45 posts talking about Sturgis and you have multiple screenshots of me on your Twitter feed. But you're not pocket watching me. I'm sorry that I will not do anything with you in that way, Sorowin. I understand you're a gay fruit who literally is projecting and doing the whole no you to me. I call you guys gay. I call you guys homosexuals. I call you guys weirdos. You're just doing exactly that, but in the opposite direction. You got 3 fucking likes on this post. Sturgis, no one is pocket watching some creepy, grotesque man-child. Meanwhile, you're literally following and sucking off a man, what people would consider a man-child. You're literally sucking off a 50-year-old guy who has toys in his background. Which is fine. You're allowed to have whatever fucking background you want. But don't sit there and act as if one person doing something and another person doing the exact same thing isn't hypocritical. You also aren't having sex, well, at least with any females. To your knowledge. I am, but it's not really your business. I think all the back shots you get are from guys. It just seems, with apostrophe S because you can't spell for shit, logical that you're gay. Because dressing like this is freakish. So dressing like an adult is freakish, guys. Yeah, artist, Christian, and snake guy, aspiring film.
Holy shit.
So, the guy that's claiming that I'm not dressing as an adult, by the way, I'm dressing as an adult. These are adult clothes. By the way, this Conan shirt that they're freaking out about comes from Universal Studios Japan. They have an actual fucking store and a ride for this shirt and this anime, you moron. I definitely wasn't going around wearing this. And, you know, the Japanese people weren't complimenting my attire. But, okay. Sure, bro. Artist, Christian, aspiring filmmaker. Yeah, Sorowin definitely ain't any of this. Nope. You obviously work, do your Japan trips prove it. According to the ES, he doesn't. You still have, yeah, you've still yet to come to my part of Texas. Or San Antonio? Until just wait until Sorowin shows himself. He's never going to. I guarantee you he's some 400-pound motherfucker living in his mom's basement. The exact same thing he claims everybody else does. You've been pocket watching, crying, and crashing out about me for the entire week I was in Japan. That's how I know you're a full-blown, bundle of sticks. You were on Twitter talking about my clothing and muscle definition like an absolute weirdo and woman. You get no pussy to be acting like you know what having sex with a woman is. By the way, Japanese men were dressed like this in Japan and had their wives/girlfriends with them everywhere I went. I'd say this is clearly massive projection on your part. Sorowin is a name that's fitting for him. Sorowin with his gay projection. Sounds like JDA's theoretical life. Yeah, he'll never show himself. He'll just talk mad shit. Because what Sorowin does is he'll talk a bunch of shit about you, and then he'll repost a bunch of shit to try to bury the fact that he talks shit about you. So he's one of those people that throws stones and hides his hands. He's one of those bitches. No one was pocket watching you, as he posts multiple screenshots of me on his timeline. Obsessed freak of nature who's a fake Christian bundle of sticks. And I literally have the proof. Literally 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 4 right here on this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them right there. Go down further. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Talking about how Akihabara is a tourist trap. Brother, if you watch the video where I went to Akihabara, I literally filmed myself eating Wagyu, you dumb fuck. Eating Wagyu. And fucking white rice and curry, you dumb fuck. Like, what are we doing, bro? The crash out continues. I went alone. I went with my mom. Talk about desperate for any human interaction. It's funny how SJW Warren tries to paint a false narrative because if he actually watched my videos fully, he would have noticed that every place I went to was filled with 95% adults with their significant other. Notice something else? All faceless losers. Every single person talking shit is a faceless motherfucker. So question, how are you going by yourself if you took that picture? Oh no, apparently to them I just gave it to somebody. Look, you eating Wagyu. Yeah, I ate endless Wagyu for 6,000 yen. 6,000 yen per person. A4. A5 was like 8,500, I think. It was like, there was 3 options. It was 6,000, 8,500, and then 10,000. All I really needed was 6,000. It's fine. It just had a few more cuts. Like, I think it was like 128 cuts for the lowest one, and then I think it was like 132 and then 138 if you went the highest. And then you could have unlimited alcohol or you could have unlimited regular drinks. I obviously went with regular drinks because I don't drink. Remember, Jan's Ripper fans have jobs, and all I see with Evans fans, they stay online on a healthy lifestyle. True. I'm faceless, but you can see my hands in my videos, and I'm cool. Yeah, exactly. So, he goes on to say, notice no other kids are around taking photos. Which, by the way, you spelled photos wrong. There's no apostrophe in the word photos, you fucking retard. See, this is another thing I honestly don't understand. How these guys sit here and they say I'm low IQ and then I'm retarded, yet they can't even fucking spell basic words like photos. It's just a creepy 30-something man-child getting pictures. So, is EVS a 50-year-old man-child then? So you want me to have children in my photos? That's kind of weird, bro. It's kind of giving those pedophiles, those pedo vibes, I'm just saying. What's particularly unnerving is Sturgis visited attractions meant. Like temperament, but you forgot the A because you're a fucking retard. For children specifically. This isn't an attraction, you fucking idiot. Well, Poke Park Kanto isn't an attraction. The thing behind me in this picture is an attraction. Poke Park Kanto is an expansion to an amusement park. I know you don't understand the difference between the two because you're retarded. But as Lamfartzi said, Sturgis came there alone and not with anyone else, as a person is literally taking photos of me. I don't know who is doing his videography and pictures. They never say anything. So, again, we're going to go back, by the way. Just remember this post, right? Just remember these posts. Whenever these fucking faceless losers like Pete Kalan and Thor Odinson and Sorrowin talk about how you can't talk about people's families in a negative way. Just remember when they say these things. Just remember these posts when they say that. They have nothing. So you can't just take photos with a property you grew up with. No, you can't. This is what I've said to other people. I'm like, imagine you were a kid in 1996. You grew up with a property. They made something that's cool and new for you, like for fans of that thing. But you're an adult now. Now you can't do it. It's like telling someone who grew up with Mario that they can't visit Super Nintendo World now because they're an adult. So, I've watched all those videos, but no apostrophe, you idiot. Period. You put a period here. Go back to first grade. It's unnerving how he acts. You're a 30-year-old man visiting a bunch of kids' attractions. Again, Yomi Yuriland is a family amusement park. I understand you're retarded, but it's not really my problem. And dressing like a toddler. As I'm wearing adult clothes. I didn't know a toddler could fit in my clothes. At this point, it wouldn't surprise me if his mom still breastfeeds him. See how my mom has nothing to do with this conversation, but yet somehow they're bringing up my mom. She's still breastfeeding me. So again, like I said before, if these guys ever again complain about you saying anything about EVS's family, just show them this. They have no standards. Except double standards. Because it's the only standards they would have. He watched all of your videos, Weirdo Stalkers. He's literally subscribed to my channel. Pete Kalan, Dylan, and Sorrowin are all subscribed to my channel. You're still living rent-free in lumber retard's empty dome? Yeah. They think about toddlers. Check them hard drives. Word. Funny thing is, Thor Odinson is a huge Transformers fan, so he's a hypocrite. Oh, don't worry. We'll get into that. Don't worry. We'll get into that. Thor Odinson is the same guy who said, I have to ask my wife in order to put my Transformers toys on the table. Lo and behold, by the way, this is easy to find on Thor Odinson's account. This is a picture of a display cabinet in his house. What do you see in this display cabinet? A bunch of toys for children. These are toys for children, right? Not saying you can't have it, but you can't sit there and be a hypocrite either. This is literally you saying, I have these toys displayed in my living room. As you're part of a group called Transformers fans. So they could bring your mother into it, but I can't say their mama looks like a crackhead. Seems legit. Yeah, pretty much, yeah. So this is your display case that's in your living room, Thor. So you're sitting there talking about how my mom breastfeeds me, yet you have a display case in your living room, multiple display cases, mind you, because there's another one on the right side there, of toys made for children. So it's rules for thee, but not for me, once again. Meanwhile, I majority have statues, something that's not for children. Actual collectibles. Not fucking toys, bro. You see where the hypocrisy is? It's kind of funny. Brother, I wouldn't be talking about this considering the way you type on here. Amusement parks aren't children's tourist spots. Also, claiming I went with my mother is factually incorrect. Keep looking retarded, crashing out over me and being a brokey. The look you get from @RenownZero and his inbred ripatard family when you call out their defense of groomers. Bro, this fucking thing is so old. Are they even still around? Who? Who is? It literally says, primarily, it's a family amusement park that caters to a wide range of ages. Holy fuck, bro. Even says couples. It's a popular date destination, you fucking retards. Huh? I'm sorry, what? I'm sorry, what, Dylan? Mr. I have 2 heart earrings? You fucking fruit. And then he claims I scrubbed my work. My lady was a ESL. For being a graphic artist, he had to scrub his work. I never scrubbed my work. It's literally out there. Like, it's my work from fucking like 15 years ago, brother. I don't fucking draw anymore. I don't care about it. Who the fuck you calling fat? Like, I called him, no, realize this. I called him an old, ugly, fat loser. Guess which word he focused on? Fat. He focused on the word fat. And posted this terrible ass meme. Guess what families have? Adults. I'm like, sure you do. If you actually had a woman, you wouldn't be crashing out over another grown adult enjoying his life near daily. I called you fat because I can and because you are. You ain't gonna do shit about it, pussy. Meanwhile, he has me in his bio, brother. He has me right there in his bio. At all times. Fucking commies. Oh yeah, my shit got hit with abuse. Visibility limited. You know, he's been crashing out over, for a week straight. The weirdo claims I'm triggered while being the one crashing out over my Japan trip. Dude clearly gets no buns, even while claiming he has a lady. Hate speech is being called a fat, ugly, old loser. Typical Californians. Fucking dude lives in California, one of the worst states ever. Come on, brother. What up, Adrian Street? No. Like I said, LG, it's always rules for thee, but not for me. Like we always say, if CG didn't have double standards, they have none at all. Nice to know idiots have to make stuff up about me, including that I flagged Ethan and admit to flagging me. I know you wish I was gay because you're a good little NPC, but unfortunately I don't swing that way. Also, Poke Park Kanto isn't an amusement park, it's an expansion to Yomiuri Land, the actual name of the family amusement park. By the way, if anybody cares, the stream that I flagged is right there. It's live. It's still on the channel. It's still on his channel right there. And I even put out my flagging history, which wasn't hard to fucking pull up. It really wasn't hard to pull that up. So this person, right, Matthew Kana, says he would have rather have gone to Kyoto Toei Studio. Okay, so let's look at what's at Kyoto Toei Studio Park. They have 4 stars out of 5 for kids' activities. They have 4 stars out of 5 for adult activities. I have Pokemon cards, so I guess the haters have a problem with that. I have Pokemon cards too. I literally bought like 1 pack of like a new set. It's like somewhere on this table here. But, so I said by his logic, he's a pedo. Because he consistently keeps calling me a predator for some fucking reason. They're not, by the way, they're not Pikachu teacups, you dumb fuck. They're not Pikachu teacups. Teacups don't fucking float in the air, you idiot. Teacups are typically on the ground spinning. It's like, you listen to the IQ, you listen to the statements made by my haters, and they just don't say anything worth the fuck. You made 45 plus posts in a week. That's crashing out. You couldn't afford to go to Japan. You're a broke ass to Sorwin claiming I'm crashing out. Because he doesn't even know what an attraction is or a tourist trap is. Tourist trap. This is literally all I had to do. Well, somebody sent this to me. For Grok. How many times has Sorwin tweeted about Sturgis in the past month? Around 45 times. Brother, how did you tweet about me 45 fucking times and then claim I'm the one crashing out? I don't even hate that Sturgis is gay. Well, you can't really hate me being gay because I'm not gay, so... However, what I don't like is some flamboyant, weird gay guy calling people names and acting tough. First of all, being flamboyant means you're doing very gay things with your wrist, which is something that EVS consistently does all the fucking time. So if you want to call anybody fucking flamboyant, it's him. If you want to call anybody gay, it's fucking you, because you're obsessing over me. Also, Sturgis' entire Japan trip was creepy and off-putting. Your entire statements are fucking off-putting because they're not real sentences. They lack punctuation, they lack grammar. They lack fucking grammar. The guy who made 45 posts about Sturgis calling my Japan trip creepy and off-putting has the biggest lack of self-awareness I've ever seen. The guy who's obsessing over another man's life calling anyone gay is hilarious. The guy who has 731,000 posts on Twitter who gives off legitimate incel vibes. Most definitely the guy is some 400-pound loser who's never touched vagina in his entire life. I corrected it, by the way. Those 45 plus posts are one of the many reasons why Sorrow will never be a filmmaker. He is the guy that throws stones from glass houses. He is the guy that will throw stones and cover his hands up. Apparently I should give up, doing what I like doing, which is going to amusement parks. And I said this is something he wish a woman could do. Have a woman enjoy his balls. I'll get into the story with the Pokeballs later when I react to the video, the live stream. And this is Mandy Summers down here. I find it so funny how the internet whore known as Mandy Summers, who took advantage of a deaf and mute colorist by the name of Kyle Ritter, thinks she has any ground to stand on talking shit about me. Which, by the way, she couldn't even fucking name me. She had to not name me, and then talk shit behind a block. Especially behind a block of all things. Nobody would pay attention to her if she didn't have her tits out in low-cut tops every stream. Tampa Bay Comic-Con must have been the first time she's ever left her house, ever. I'm sorry that facts don't care about your feelings when it comes to my lived experiences. I apologize that I don't overshare on the internet to thousands of weirdos who obsess over me on a daily basis for enjoying my life. By the way, the very people she makes her trash content for are the same people she claims I am. So she goes on to say, behind a block. Just so you guys know, it's behind a block. Couldn't even name me, at least by my retarded fake name. 100%. This is why I don't have it in me to argue with these childlike guys. Nobody's arguing with you, though. Nobody's going to argue with you. Nobody cares. You don't have Gemshock out. You don't have anything to argue because you're an internet whore who took advantage of a guy who's deaf and mute for your own advances. You cunt. The fact he says he fucks pussy and women call him papi while giving them back shots, I'm sorry, like I said, my lived experiences are real, are obvious signs he's never had a relationship with a woman other than the amateur porn he just finished jerking off to. If we want to talk about amateur porn that people have jerked off to, I'm pretty sure half your fan base have jerked off to your amateur porn. It's very bad, by the way, from what I've heard. Ripitards all have toughest guy on the internet syndrome, but they're not impressing anyone with their chocobo plushie or lonely adventures around the world. Again, even though I had somebody filming me the entire time. Having hobbies are fine, but don't use your third set of Dokuman cards and kids' toys to make your enemies seethe. Even though they're literally seething over me just buying stuff. Oh, he's buying this. Oh, he's wearing this. You guys are literally seething over nothing. You guys are seething over a normal person living their life. Meanwhile, the people that buy your shit are literally the people you're talking about. Internet trailer trash, am I right? Yeah. Nobody was trying to impress anybody with a chocobo plushie. Nobody was doing that. I didn't go around saying, haha, look at me with this plushie that I bought. Nobody was doing that. Nobody's making the enemy seethe with Dokuman cards either. I understand you really couldn't come up with a clever insult, but you don't need to talk shit behind a block. Like, and she blocked me with no reasoning behind it. Really was no reason. But yeah, this is what Mandy's saying behind her little block. Meanwhile, I've met you in person, by the way. Probably just don't remember. But yeah, Comicsgate Kings is over, guys. Comicsgate Kings didn't make it 5 years. It ended 1 week short of the 5th anniversary. Don't go Ethan Van Skyward declaring this is the BackMeBro era of Comicsgate. Says everything that needs to be said regarding the health of UCG. Comicsgate Kings, the show is over. I've been thinking about how much I enjoyed this 5-year run and how thankful I am to everyone who participated except Liam Gray. Even though you guys brought it, you're the one that brought it, Liam Gray, it's the crazy Australian psycho. Thank you. I'm workshopping a new show for the BackMeBro era of CG, which I don't think it's going to do any better. Bad news. Apparently, Sturgis got upset that I said he had a male traveling companion and flagged down Trashcast 271 for attacking his protected sexual identity. He is a flaggit. Which, by the way, the Trashcast that you did talking about me going to Poke Park Kanto was number 273, and in your tweet, it was number 271. How the fuck did you manage that one? How the fuck did you manage to forget the number where you actually said this bullshit? Huh? $273 is right there, but you're talking about 271. I don't watch your content, brother. People show me stuff. I don't actually watch your boring ass fucking trash cast. The reason you ended Comicsgate Kings is because if you check out your channel, when you talk about anything but comics, you get more views and money from it. I didn't flag your video. I even posted my flagging history in the past month. Do you see any? There's no reports there, bro. There's literally nothing here. I have no flagging on my channel, idiot. I'll pay a eulogy. Mandy made me pay her to allow Kyle Ritter to color my cover. I have no idea. Can't verify that. She speaks jib-jab. All that simping the Kings did for Ethan, he just turns on them. Oh, that's rich coming from a flagger like Ethan. Correct. He's, wait for it, 50 years old. No, he's 52. He's actually 52. I don't see any rebuttal, Ethan. I don't see no rebuttal. See, most times, if not all the time, when I block somebody, I don't talk about them anymore. And the only reason I blocked Ethan is because he talked about wanting me doxxed, so he can go fuck himself. Trust me, I have the receipts for that. So, I mean, you can't even fucking fund for the Fats Fest for fuck's sake. $6,000 fucking dollars for what? And you get to keep all the money, by the way, which is even worse. You get to keep all the money when it's all said and done. You changed it into a storefront, which is funny. Oh, by the way, this is how Shane Davis thinks about his Starlight Cats art.
So, what am I drawing now? The Starlight Cats cover. I should have been drawing this last week. So, in the middle of waiting for edits to happen and some other stuff and getting lettering, I'm penciling this Starlight Cats cover, or trying to, and holy shit, man, I looked up like Starlight Cats, like the old stuff, and I'm like, shit, I don't even know if I want to draw this. I didn't realize how bad I drew Starlight Cats. I was like, fuck. I hate looking at my old artwork.
You don't even like his old artwork at all. He doesn't even like his own artwork from back then. I have Starlight Cats. I did a review on my channel. It's funny that they also said that I would have a bias. I would love Inglorious Rex. I would love Inglorious Rex, even though I literally have a different opinion from Inglorious Rex over to Starlight Cats. I actually thought Starlight Cats was good. I thought Inglorious Rex was shit. But that's beside the point. You can't make it up, bro. That's hilarious. And the ultimate sign of defeat was that Ethan had to admit that Eric's part of the comic book industry.
He keeps talking about fat 50-year-olds with beards. I'm like, Zach.
That's you.
Hello. Could you stop talking about the type of person that you mean to target by talking about fat 50-year-olds with beards who are fans? He told me
I'm pretty sure he puts the music so you can't really watch the stuff.
recorded a 45-minute Eric July video yesterday, and then he...
So apparently your boy Zach recorded a 45-minute hate Eric July video.
deleted it.
Instead of fulfilling his 14 unfulfilled campaigns. Instead of fulfilling his 14 unfulfilled campaigns, he decided to make a 45-minute video hating Eric July. What a fucking great what a great use of your time. As being someone who talks all this bullshit.
He's like, I don't know how much more I can curse this guy out. Like, I should be focused on comics. And I said, Zach...
You should be.
Like, send me the video. Like, stop deleting videos about Eric. If you make a video like that, 45 minutes, I will listen to it.
Because you're a clown.
Stop deleting videos about Eric. Everybody wants to hear what you think about Eric. It's funny. And he goes, well, I'm a comic book channel, and he's like a mug club guy. And I'm like, I got news for you, Zach. You know, he's getting distribution through major, channels now. So
something you could have probably had through Ripasend, through the same channels, if you weren't a fucking idiot.
So, you know, he is officially in the comic book industry.
That's admitting defeat, brother.
You know, God help him.
Hilarious.
Like, he's officially in there. He's like,
God help him? God help you. As much as I don't like the fact that the quartering was a faggot himself, hashtag the quartering was right. You haven't hit another $1 million campaign since Cyberfrog 2. You've never proven the quartering wrong since then. You still haven't hit another $1 million campaign. I know how much it hurts you that I say things like Kentaro Mora is a better artist than you, that Alex Ross is a better artist than you'll ever be. I know it hurts you that Earthworm Jim is always going to be more relevant than Cyberfrog will ever be. And I know it's your little rip-off version of Battletoads, which will always be more relevant than Cyberfrog will ever be. I know these things hurt you. That's why you talk about them consistently. It's even funnier when you're a channel with 131,000 subscribers and you're talking shit about a channel with 2,500. That makes you look worse. Like, I don't talk about the fucking channels that talk about me and they're smaller than I am. I don't have to punch down on those people. They can say whatever the fuck they want. You just don't lie. It's simple. I don't really care. I mean, I don't really care if he does. Yeah, I heard he closed, I heard he did close down, Comicsgate Kings. I just talked about that. Dorko Ethan Van Sciver tries to pretend like he doesn't know how these drama people possibly get into Comicsgate, supposed to be possibly, and why his audience cares about them. You invited them in, Ethan. You literally called Min Silent Riley the Donnie and Marie of Comicsgate. You paraded them on your show countless times. When fans complained, you said they'd give you a lot of money in super chats so they could stay. You spent 270 streams crying about other creators and peddling drama. Comicsgate hasn't been a comic book club in at least 3 years. It's a bottom-tier YouTube drama ecosystem with you as a top locale. And you turned it into this. Step by step, every single day over the course of years. Enjoy your life as a drama clown, dancing for super chats to an ever-shrinking audience, because that is the only legacy you will leave behind. For the Fats Fist was always going to fit, yeah.
But, like, it just seems like there's just too many fallouts. Too many egos. And, like, look at that.
You literally have the two biggest egos literally on a live stream right here.
Let's talk about those two groups. What's the common thing between that little faction right there? The Katie, Riley, the Mint, the Frog Tony, the Liam. Two people were dating.
You guys created all that bullshit. It didn't have to be that way. You brought in all the grifters. All of them are grifters. Katie Did's a grifter. Frog Tony's a grifter. Motherfucker's still not putting that comic out. Fucking became a locale because he's a fucking simp for a skinny OF bitch that he allegedly smacked her ass. Liam, locale. Fucking Riley and Mint, irrelevant, locale. What are we talking about? And then you, Ethan, locale.
And then they stop. And then all of a sudden here's like a split of people. It's like, that's weird.
Oh, don't worry, Master, but we'll get into that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Are you out of breath just saying yeah? Yeah. Did you just release on Shane's face or some shit? Yeah.
True. It is true. That caused a big rift.
I wouldn't think so, right?
You caused all of it.
It's kind of crazy. Remember when you broke up, you caused a big rift in comics?
I don't think I did.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like, why the fuck? Who gives a fuck who's dating who?
Crazy Cat is a 68-year-old retired man who sends
Deadly Neurotoxin goes, she showed receipts, though. But Deadly Neurotoxin's, like, completely hypnotized by Liam and those guys.
Who
cares if she showed receipts?
Mystery.
Why is it we're a comic book club?
Chats. He put that on
Why are they bringing this bullshit to us? You understand? It's not a matter of did it happen or not. We're not a meat.
That's another thing. He was really salty about the adult male diaper thing too, and then try to use his child as a shield.
To SJW organization. The answer is to whether or not a couple of our fans were in a relationship that looked like it was a consensual BDSM relationship, but sometimes crossed the line. The answer to whether we care about that is fuck no. We don't care about it. It's none of our business. It's not what we do. We don't give a shit. And why there are some people who actually have absolutely no boundaries and go, well, we should care about this.
You are that person that has no boundaries. You go after people's families consistently. You literally are the same guy that claimed that Mark Brooks' kids should be attacked by predators. You're that guy.
Let's live stream about that. That's really important. We're a comic book club. Why is this shit coming our way? We've got, physical abuse allegations. We've got suicide attempts, and it's all coming from one side of the aisle. It's all coming from
your side. It's coming from your side.
Side of the. We're about comics. We're supposed to be about comics. We can talk.
But you're about drama and blood sports. That's why the comic show that you have is ending, while the show that's called Copecast Late Cast is still going.
About gossip and stuff like that too. But what is this fucking hardcore, awful shit?
Copecast is literally fucking all about drama, dude. What the fuck are you talking about?
Where is it coming from? Why is it coming our way? And then why do we have some sparks in our chat who are like, you should care about this. You need to care about this. I care about it 0%. Not at all.
Man.
Yet you're still doing Trash Cast.
If it's not him
really
beating
my
the shit out of the Wasp, I don't care.
About his daughter's stuff.
Keep that away from us. Keep it away from us.
It's like, it's not.
If you care about it and it's what you want from the internet It's the internet. This is the internet shit that you want. You're in the wrong place. You're at the wrong internet club. Well, I really want to talk about abuse allegations between two amateur porno stars who also like comic books and were orbiting this. No, we don't.
You do care, because you literally brought them in. You took a picture with Riley and Mint at your warehouse. You fucking clown. You brought those people in. Well, Eric just completely ignored their asses. So yeah, this is the secret tier link, by the way. 70 backers for a secret tier link. Basic as fuck, boring website. 194 backers. GG, bro. Nobody gives a fuck about Starlight Cats. 1, 2 more Cameron Kings coming for you. Keep it away from us, Will, then stop inviting it in. They were his mods. Funny. Yeah, they were. Like, basic fuck 1,200 backers when you first put this shit out, bro. And it looks just as generic as this. No offense to Luke Stone, but his platform still looks better, even though it's just generic like what you got. Like, well, all that money, all that extra money you took from Inglorious X3 to fund this bullshit website, you couldn't even make it good like this, bro. This looks cool. I don't know what the fuck this shit is. It's basic bitch shit like this. Like, what the fuck are we doing, bro? Now, if you look at... Oof. That would suck. Luckily, I have a VPN. But if you look at Ethan's views, 5,900 views versus 12K doing Trash Cast. Do you see why Comicsgate's dead? No one gives a fuck about comics. They just show up for your bullshit drama, which is what you're always doing. You can literally pull up this draw stream from 2 weeks ago with 2,800 views, dude. What the fuck is this? No one gives a fuck about this shit, bro. Your fans are more interested, your retarded audience is more interested in you talking about Liam drama than actually drawing. The fuck is that? Plus, if anybody actually gives a shit, if someone... because of course one Lumfartsy was talking about how I should give up on YouTube and it's all about subs. Brother, this guy has 131,000 subscribers, but could only pull $422 on a stream talking about everybody else and everything else that has nothing to do with comics. That's it. That's all you made on this stream. On this stream right here. Like, what the fuck? That's what happens when you sacrifice your comic fans for drama fans. Well, Eric July makes a lot more money than all of Comicsgate combined. If you compare Shane Davis' sales to River's like 5%, or Eric makes 20 times the sales. Yeah, you can find this shit everywhere. But this is the portion of Trashcast 273. Yes, I did that purposely. 273. Where he talks about me going to a Poke Park Kanto. We're going to react to the stupidity and make you look like a retard, even though you made yourself look like a retard. And before we start, he has a bunch of toys in the background, but Ethan's not a man-child, apparently, because he has toys in the background. They'll either make up the excuse or shift the goalpost as it's all his characters, even though it's not. And... it's different because it's CG. Like I said, personally, I don't care what you have in your background. I don't care what you have behind you. But don't make it into a double standard or be a hypocrite about it.
Fall like this, and you get a male traveling companion. I'm not saying Sturgis is gay. I'm not saying he isn't.
Well, I'm not gay, and it didn't have a male companion either. So, that's 2 lies right there, just in 2 seconds.
But he did take a male traveling companion with him on a date to the happiest place in the Pacific, which is Pokemon Park in Japan. And he made a video. We watched some of it. It's not going to kill you to watch this with me. I don't think so. It might be healthy for you, actually, to see this.
It might be healthy for you as you steal my thumbnail, by the way. It might be healthy to know that you're watching a 450-pound man who breaks chairs, smokes crack, licks urinals, and among other things. Yeah, watch the fat, overweight guy watch another normal person, by the way. Book when? Maybe Comedy Central will pick him up for a show to make money again? Maybe.
I visited the world's first Pokemon theme park, and that is in Japan. So, let's...
That's literally a fucking AI. It's an AI fucking title.
enjoy Sturgis doing something kind of wholesome with his illicit or illicit gambling win.
Black what, bro? You know what's healthy for you? Eat it walking around like what Renouncer is doing. Exactly.
Before he becomes a complete degenerate in gambling too.
No, that'll never happen. Sloshy and Evan are an exclusive couple. True.
There he is. Look at this. So nice.
It's just a picture.
Poke Park Kanto.
It's Kanto, by the way. It's Poke Park Kanto. See, this is the thing that Ethan doesn't understand. When you're trying to make fun of somebody, at least know what the fuck you're talking about. At least know what the fuck you're talking about first. I actually want to see if I can pull up the live chat, because the live chat's very important to this.
And that is in Japan, so...
Oh god. This live stream is so ass.
this place on the
Wow,
Pacific.
Ethan's really jealous how
which
good you are at
is,
gambling. Okay, so... Oh, dude, I just had it. What the fuck? I just had the chat, bro.
So it's like you
Like, the chat is very important to this segment. To this portion, and it just doesn't load. Because this chat is so garbage. So garbage. I think he disabled live chat because he's a bitch. I think that's what happened. Though it is pronounced Kanto. No, it's Kanto. It's pronounced Kanto. No, it's Kanto. Kanto.
he did do something really good. He took that money and he went, you know what? I'm not gonna.
I don't understand why weirdos are so, like, obsessed with me, bro. It's nobody's business, brother. Like, why are you so obsessed with me, weirdo? Where's your girlfriend? None of your fucking business, bro.
Like,
fuck.
listen, I'm not gonna. Well,
See, like, this shit, like, it doesn't work. His chat doesn't work. I think he disabled his chat. I'm gonna see if I can pull up his shitty channel again. Like, it's what I mean when I say, like, why are dudes on the internet so obsessed with someone's personal life? Holy shit, bro.
I'll forget, or I'll just give it back to the casino eventually, and then I'm fucked. So he took out.
What up, Elite Claw? Evan is doing that lispy thing again. I thought it was pronounced Kanto. I thought Slosh. I think Slosh is the Carol Kersey of the relationship. Yeah, his chat's not loading. I think he hid the live chat because a lot of his live chat was agreeing with me, which is funny. Open panel. Like, this shit's bad. Maybe if I disable this plugin. Tilted around 0, he actually gets up and walks outside unlike Ethan. Yeah, exactly. I also don't have to raid somebody's chat with chickens either. I've been saying Kanto wrong for so many years. Yeah, it's Kanto. Like, his chat doesn't load. I think he actually disabled live chat replay. It's actually really funny. Because he knows his chat was actually fucking agreeing with me.
I'll forget, or I'll just give it back to the casino eventually, and then.
Like, it shows up for a second and then it disappears. Yeah, Ethan definitely fucking. You know, if you don't replay it, skip it. I just came back. It'll be done in 10 years. Master Hobo. Yeah, like, I can't even pull up a live chat because his fucking. I think he disabled live chat. He might have disabled live chat replay because he's a bitch. Yeah. Do I stream daily or whenever? I usually stream Wednesdays. Usually in the afternoon, but for the summer I've been streaming at 9 p.m. Central, 10 p.m. Eastern. I usually play games. I don't do this normally.
And I'm fucked. So he took out like 2 big, 10,000 for that.
Yeah,
like,
we'll just go. Not important.
But he did take a male traveling. We're gonna get drunk. We're gonna dance.
It'll make it. It is true. This chat doesn't work. What can I say? I know. Retarded. I know Ethan's retarded audience doesn't understand what the truth is. But his chat would be right here. Stupid. His chat would be right over here. This is what I'm talking about. Like when I say his chat doesn't fucking work. Quicker than Ethan still. Yeah, so his chat would have been over here. Clearly doesn't work. But okay.
We're gonna be like, let's go somewhere exotic. Let's go to Bora Bora. You know what I mean? Let's go somewhere really nice, and just have sex. Like that. I think that's what an adult man would do. Not Sturgis. I'm not saying he didn't have sex on this trip. I think he may have. I'm just saying like he wanted to go to a child's park, which is interesting.
I went to Yomiuri Land, by the way, which is a family amusement park. So, yet another lie by Ethan, of course. This is the opening of... This is the inside of Yomiuri Land, by the way. This isn't even Poke Park Kanto yet.
We just got the ride tickets for the rides here in Yomiuri Land.
Literally in Yomiuri Land, like I just said. Yeah, the best thing I can do is spend that shit. Yeah. 100%, yeah. It's my money. I can do what I want with it.
Right over here, it's got the Poke Park Kanto, which is what we're really here for, but...
Yeah, but assuming you're gonna do something, you know what I mean? Yeah, you would. Pay your mortgage, but...
Have some fun.
They have no idea what my mortgage is.
Let's have some fun.
So we're on our way to...
That thing is literally... By the way, the Pikachu that I was on is literally right there. It's inside Yomiuri Land. It's not even inside Poke Park Kanto. Why is Ethan so interested in your sex life? Because he's gay? There's literally adults right there, bro. Right behind me, behind my left side, there's literally 2 adults right there. There's an adult right here. There's an adult over here. There's an adult right here. There's literally like all adults behind me right there.
Poke Park Kanto, we got through the...
I mean, that was like...
Oh, look, 2 adults again in a relationship right fucking there, bro. At least you have a product in your hands, unlike all Caps comics.
Entrance, and we did the lotteries. We gotta do that stuff right away.
I know the tickets I have in my hand are actually real, unlike Ethan's comics.
I mean, that was something else. Like, I feel like this is something Laura Palmer saw, like on the day she was murdered. You know what I mean? Like, this is David Lynchian.
I mean, they saw you the moment you were licking urinals and smoking crack with lesbians. I mean, what about it? Because Sloshy was really intimidated by seeing this fat motherfucker. I'm just saying.
Creepy. Between Pikachu's ears, you got this creep. It's hilarious.
So we're on our way to the Poke Park Kanto. We got the Yomiuri Land entrance, and we did the...
By the way, you streaming my video, your internet is so fucking bad that you can't even stream my video properly. You can't even watch my video properly with your broke-ass internet. I'm on fucking Wi-Fi right now, and I'm streaming to 5 platforms with no problem.
The lotteries, we gotta do that stuff right away for the...
Just kids screaming.
Show at the Sedge Gym, and we also...
Literally adults. There's all adults back here, by the way.
Got the Pokemon.
Adults.
There are kids like screaming in pain and fear all around.
Those were adults, bro.
Around him all the time.
Why do you just assume that those are children? That's kind of weird, bro. I think your hard drive should definitely be checked. I don't know if you know. I don't know why you think those are children immediately. You don't even know for sure. But that's kind of weird, bro.
Let's take a look at his shirt and notice he's got a nice Pokemon shirt on. A little less childish because it has a collar and buttons on it than...
Everyone's cracked out and imagine the toilet was Tom Tuttle. Tom Tuttle's Evan's travel partner, and they gone on over 10 trips together.
Like the stuff.
Let's compare, shall we? What looks worse, having fun at a Pokemon park or getting off high off crack and licking urinals?
They're doing crack!
I'm nobody. I used to be somebody, but I'm nobody now.
You know what they say when you get drunk is when you start telling the truth.
What he was wearing before. Like that weird t-shirt was real creepy.
You mean the t-shirt of Conan, a very popular anime that's very popular in Japan to the point where they have an entire store and show dedicated to it in Universal Studios Japan?
Daisuke shop, and we also got the Pokemon Forest as well, because that came with our ticket, the trainer's ticket. You can see all our time slots here, right there on the phone.
No information whatsoever. It's not informative at all. I didn't totally say you should do this right away because it'll sell out. The reservations will sell out. But no, it's not informative whatsoever.
So, I can't wait to show you guys what's in there. This is a message to all my fat haters. There's a lot of...
This was the part where people like Ethan and all my actual fat haters, they got triggered by me just simply saying they can't go up a ramp. Because they get triggered that they're fucking fat. It's like a common occurrence for them. If you stop getting triggered at being called fat all the time, I wouldn't consistently call you fat. Like the master troll that I am.
Ramps, stairs, and all that good stuff. You guys wouldn't be able to handle it. I'm about to walk up this ramp, no problem. Just like you guys would have a problem. I wouldn't have a problem.
As my video is lagging on his live stream because his internet is so fucking bad.
He's in Poke Park in Japan. He's like...
I'm in Yomi Yuri Land, you dumb fuck. I'm not even in Poke Park Kanto yet. I'm still in Yomi Yuri Land, you dumbass fuck.
Flexing on the fact that, like, there's a slight incline here. And...
This was bait, by the way. You took the bait, just like I expected you to. You forgot to do one thing in Japan. Find a Common America piece to make this aged piece of foreskin see this envy out and break his mind. Common America stretched overseas, and reminding Evan of that would make him menstruate again. I thought I had bad internet.
And he's gonna do it. He's like...
Yes, thank you, Ethan, for taking the troll bait, as you always do, you fat piece of shit.
My fat haters. That's me. I don't hate... Do I hate Stur?
Do you notice how he makes it about himself, though? No one even said his name, bro. The reason I say fat haters because the majority of my haters are all fat. I mean, it includes EVS, but I didn't specifically name him. But he makes it about himself because he's such a narcissist. You do hate me. You hate the fact that I have reach. You hate the fact that I don't give a fuck about your shit comics. You hate me so much that you said I should be doxxed, brother. You said I deserve to be doxxed. I have the receipts, bro.
He is smiling right now. He's smirking. He is smirking right now because he just owned his haters. So he's saying, I'm not going to have a problem.
Yeah, I owned you. You fell for the troll bait, as you always do.
I'm climbing the hill. Which to me means he is going to have a problem climbing the hill. But he's going to do it.
Had zero issue climbing the hill, bro. Or walking up the incline, as your dumbass audience would say.
But anyway, you know what I mean? You like somebody who didn't have a problem with the hill would not make a point of saying they didn't have a problem with the hill. You know what I mean? They just wouldn't.
I mean, the person that isn't offended by me calling them fat wouldn't make a comment about being a fat hater.
Do that. You wouldn't even think, like, boy, this would be a problem for other people. Wouldn't occur to you. You'd be walking up there, getting on the Pokemon, the Pikachu ride, or whatever it is that you're doing. What are you doing there?
I can't get on a ride that isn't in this area of the park, you fucking fat retard.
Oh my god.
It's just B-roll. It's literally just
We
B-roll.
just got off the Space Factory ride. It's a ride that my fat haters would not be able to fit on. As you can see, I got on.
Can I ask why you filmed that young lady?
Was I filming the fat lady, or was it the other person that's doing the B-roll? No, it's the person doing the B-roll. I had no interest in doing that. The person that did the B-roll for me is the person that filmed that.
Why did you film that girl? That's weird.
Why are you watching my video? is a better question. Why are you watching my video? You know why you're watching my video? Because it's the only time you can actually make any money on your channel.
Hanging from a rope.
I ride. Didn't have any
It's a bungee cord, you fat dumbass.
problems buckling myself in. But
It's not a rope, it's a bungee cord.
it's 1,000 yen for each. We couldn't actually film inside because they don't allow photos or recording in there. But it was a really fun ride, very fun space experience. You can actually see it right there just go by me. And it's a lot of fun, I recommend it. So we finally made it, guys. Just like behind.
We finally made it to Poke Park, even though the whole time he claimed that I was in Poke Park. So let's recap right now. So just by me taking this still, pausing this stream, what do you see, guys? Adult, 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 adult. So there's all adults, by the way, right here. Even back here, these are all adults. Not a single child in sight.
I need the interest in the Poke Park Kanto.
But bad because Renown Zero is at Poke Park Kanto now.
We're about to head inside. We finished with Yomi Yuri Land for right now. We got our starters over there with Pikachu, Bulbasaur, Charmander, Squirtle, and
Adult. Adult.
Eevee. I know Eevee's not really a starter.
Adult.
But it is a very important
So another adult. Another adult. I'm still trying to figure out where the fuck there's a child here.
Pokemon to the Kanto region. So we're just gonna head inside. I think right over there, just Sedge Town.
What does Kanto mean? What is Poke? Is Kanto a city in Japan, or is it?
Holy shit.
This is what I'm talking about when I say you're trying to make fun of me in a certain way, and yet you know fuck all about what you're talking about. This fat douchebag literally asked, "Is Kanto a town in Japan? Are you retarded?" Yes, you're retarded. That's a rhetorical question. Kanto is a region in Pokemon, you fucking moron. Oh my god, bro.
Something from Pokemon.
Oh, he finally figured it out.
Boob Rancher says, "What is the point? The point is to have a good time." The park looks dead.
So now I'm gonna show you guys this comment, right? We need to see this comment. So the comment says the park looks dead. This is the outside entrance, you moron. This is why they have you as a mod. You're just as retarded as Ethan is. The park looks dead, even though the park is sold out. The park is sold out until November. You clown.
Boob Rancher says, "What is the point? The point is to have a good time. The point is to enjoy."
The point is to have a good time. So you choose to watch my video of me having a good time and thinking you're going to dunk on me as I'm having a good time. Ethan, you're retarded. I'm sorry. Your IQ is below room temperature, just like your audience.
The point is for us to enjoy Sturgis enjoying himself. Like, I see Sturgis having fun, and I don't get shivers like most people do. When most people watch Sturgis having a good time and enjoying themselves, yeah, they kind of tense up a little bit. They get nervous and upset. I enjoy it. I look at him having fun, and I kind of go,
Master
wow,
Oboe,
look at
LG,
that guy having a good time with a children's park in Japan that he went to.
Again, Yomi Yuri Land is a family amusement park. The Poke Park Kanto is, again, an expansion of that park. Built in 1964. So, again, you're an idiot.
Yeah, I don't check him for explosives. I don't think he's wearing a suicide bomber vest. This is the exact kind of shit Bob would be doing before killing miners in Twin Peaks.
He made me from Shadow.
Page. Yeah, there is some kind of Twin Peaks about him. Regular Goody Two Shoes says for $2.
Have you even been to Twin Peaks, bro? Like the real Twin Peaks restaurant?
This makes me feel better about myself.
As you have an avatar of a shitty drawing. It should make you feel good that your drawings are shit.
Well, that's good. And Sturgis has done his job. Well, that's not creepy at all, says Sora. Yeah, it isn't. Why would it be creepy? Sturgis has done his job. Well, that's not creepy at all.
Oh, look, there he is. There he is. There he is. There's Sorowin. I'm a fat cuck 88.
Holy shit.
There he is. The same guy who followed Fraud Tony all the way to his locale. GG, brother. You'll get somewhere in life. I'm sure Ethan will recognize you one day.
Also, sort. Yeah, it isn't. Why would it be creepy to watch? Why would it be creepy to watch this strange American wearing kids' clothing, walking through?
They're clearly made for adults. See, and the thing is, yeah, I know I'm Puerto Rican. I'm not Middle Eastern. No matter how many times I've said it, it's like they don't listen to anything I say anyway. So they just think they could dunk on me, even though they're a bunch of fucking 40s and 50-year-olds that are fat and childless, fat, single, and childless. They're the male version of single and childless, but instead of being women, they're men. Well, at least they think they're men. On the inside, they're men.
Through Poke Park and enjoying himself so thoroughly. Not creepy at all.
And we're gonna check it all out.
But it's not creepy that a bunch of 40-year-olds are watching my videos and then calling me creepy by stalking my pages every fucking day. That's not creepy at all. Keep being an aspiring filmmaker by making 45+ cope tweets about Reno. Exactly.
Sturgis, I like.
Millions of adults travel to Japan and go to these parks, and Ethan must think all of them are stupid. Yes, true. Hell, all this bareback BackMeBro launch appears to be a disaster. Yup.
Without a hat. I'm not sure we see Sturgis without a hat too much, but it is.
Yeah, I'm sure we don't see Renowned Zero ever without a hat, guys. I definitely don't do all of my streams and all of my videos without a hat, guys. Can't see my hat though; it's just invisible.
Holy shit.
Shit, the person that was filming this is a more aspiring filmmaker than this motherfucker. We never see Renowned Zero without a hat, guys. I'm definitely not live streaming without a hat right now. This man clearly has an early case of dementia. What's up, CJ? How's it going, by the way?
It's a delight. Sturgis without his hat on.
Yeah, my hair looks
and
awesome.
why is his hair always in a ponytail? I do not understand people who have long hair. I
don't think you can understand people that have hair in general. I don't think you could ever understand anyone that has hair at all. Because you're bald. You're 52 and you're bald.
always keep their hair in a ponytail. Like, wouldn't you want to have it out like you're in Metallica or something? If I had long hair, which I don't have any hair.
That's exactly the cope, Ethan. You have no hair, you bald fuck.
I would wear it out like Kurt Cobain. Mr. Stephen Rockwood says, he always looks sad. Yeah, there is a kind of...
It's like my regular face. It's like, holy shit. These guys, that guy sounds like when you work at a retail store and your manager's like, put a smile on. Always have a smile on. You always got to smile for the customer. Always have a smile. That's what you guys sound like. Yet I bet you if I smiled, they would say my smile looks like a person that, like, I have the smile of someone who ends people. Because that's what they always do. No matter what you do, if you're me, they don't have any standards. Except double standards.
Yeah. A little something about him. Sturgis.
I mean, Ethan's not smiling. He's just sitting there looking like a fat piece of shit. With his, like, triple chins.
The Sturgis ennui. I would call it the Sturgis ennui.
Sits down.
Laggy video.
He's ready for school. I mean, look at him. He's ready for his first day of school. If you saw him without the ponytail, you'd be like, and you didn't have anything to put him to scale, you'd be like, oh, he's getting ready for his first grade? First day of first.
I'm taller than you, Ethan. I'm just saying.
First grade? Oh, that's wonderful. That's so nice. I'll let you
Costanza, Krillin, and Chaozu have more hair than Ethan.
Maybe you saw a cool dude on a motorcycle once. Is that you? Yeah, that's Mike S. Miller. Maybe that's the reason why this is all happening. Oh yeah, Sound Android, Death Sting. Go click on, I haven't sold anything. Again, I'm not making any money, I swear to God. Except for Super Chats, thank you. Lethal Diva says it's probably up to his...
He's not making any money except for Super Chats. That's why he has to do these streams.
How Sturgis wears his hair.
Again, I know your audience and your mods are retarded, but I choose how to wear my hair any way I want. I'm a grown-ass man, and again, you're probably using a fucking Jessica Rabbit profile picture as cope because you're actually some fat bitch. So
yeah, well, he's there filming him, so yeah, you're probably right about that. Okay.
I actually enjoyed your vlogs, dude. It was really cool to see where you went in Japan. What's up, Jeremy? Dude's never been to Japan. That backpack is lightweight, mofo. It is. It's actually a very lightweight backpack. There's actually nothing in there. I carry a backpack everywhere I go so that if something gets purchased, the person or people that are with me don't have to fucking carry it. I can just put it in my backpack and carry it on my back. Glad Ethan just admitted his books don't sell. He can make money if he's stuck to selling comics. True. Hope you're doing well, Jeremy.
Sturgis hair mogging EVS as regular goody two shoes. Yeah, it's true. He's not having any problem walking up the hill because he's not fat, guys.
This is flat ground, you fucking idiot. He said this is a hill, guys.
Holy shit.
It's flat ground, you retard. I understand you're used to having a gravitational pull, but holy shit, this is flat ground. Nobody's walking up any ramps right now. It's flat ground. You idiot.
If you look at Sturgis, like, you would say he's not...
Isn't carrying a backpack pretty normal when traveling? Yes. I got the urge to time out Goonjay.
Fat? Like, that's not a fat guy walking up the hill. Like, that's not the first thing that would come to mind. You know, you would think other things.
Not surprised
at all. I think other things before I thought.
I talked about that earlier. How I have the secret tier link. I literally have the secret tier link. It's right here. 76 backers on the secret tier link, and then 201 backers on public records. But this is the stream that Ethan made $422 in Super Chat on. He got more viewers, and the Super Chats were kind of stagnant. You should just tell us because he's bald. Or, yeah, how about just going alone in the corner?
Walking up that hill.
Again, not a hill, it's flat ground.
Running up.
Ethan can't tell the difference between a hill or an incline and flat ground. Confirmed.
That hill, you're running up that building, by you then. His left arm looks disjointed, says Siglad.
It's not, though. It's fine. My left arm is fine.
He's got a gun.
Oh no! It's immediately, I'm bad person. Walking up to a fucking park. Walking up to an expansion.
Let me take a picture of those Pokemon.
Pokemon. Pokemon in singular and plural is the same spelling. It's not Pokemon, it's Pokemon, whether it's singular or plural.
Pokemon? What is it?
Did you just do it twice? What the fuck? Hold on. Did Jeremy just do it twice? Did he just do it twice? Hold on a second. Oh no, he just did it once. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. See, it showed up on my feed as Jeremy gifted 10 subs twice. But it only shows 10 people getting a sub. So I don't even know what's happening. But Jeremy with the 10 gifted. Let's get it. Ethan is so boring and cringe. Blue Show! Pocket Monster Dummy. Yeah, that's the Japanese version. Yeah, that's the Japanese name for it. It's Pocket Monster, yeah. Pokemon, yes. Yeah, it's Pokemon. It's Pokemon. But yeah, on my screen it shows that Jeremy did 20 subs, but I only see 10 people getting this gifted. So I think it's just 10. It's still very much appreciated, my friend. I appreciate you. Ethan tries to act like he's above manga when every manga is way better than everything he has made. True. Just say Pocket Monster, Evan. No, he can't. I know it's Pokemon, says Lord Blaze. See, look, it showed up again twice. Like, what the heck? Wait, did he just do another 10? What the fuck? No, Jeremy, no. I didn't want you to actually do 20. I was just looking at the Axel chat. I was just looking at the Axel chat. And it double popped again, which is weird. But yeah. Jeremy with another 10 gifted. Fucking guy, bro. Oh, Jesus.
I'm nobody. I used to be somebody, but I'm nobody now.
Medic!
Sorry. Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus, Lord. Brother, very much appreciated, but of course, absolutely not necessary. I need to see how many subs I need to make another freaking...
It's a whole world of Pokemon.
Yes, it's a whole expansion of Pokemon. Wow, you actually got it right for once.
It's a whole world.
Freeze frame, guys. Let's fucking go. Yes. Let's fucking go. Adult with their wife or girlfriend. Adult with their wife or
The
girlfriend.
Pokemon.
More adults. More adults. More adults. Everywhere. Does anybody see a single child in this frame? Because I don't. Chloe can't hide forever. W gives us no smoke. Pokemon sounds like men with shanks. That's bad. Yep, Jeremy dropping bombs. Chloe dodges again. Yeah.
You're a Pokemon trainer, Sturgis. Look at all
Look.
the Squirtles.
Look at the adult.
Those are Squirtles.
And these are all adults. And these are all adults. And there's more adults.
Wow.
He's broke! So yeah, as Sorowin would say, right? Oh look, one child right there. All adults over here in this section trying to get pictures with Blastoise. Big man Blastoise.
He walks right through that water.
Yeah.
Some of his fat haters would hate walking through that water. But
They probably would. They would probably melt. Because they sweat too much.
he doesn't care.
From all the fat. Yeah, the legendary birds, yeah. So, right over here, yeah, the legendary birds, you have Articuno, Moltres, and Zapdos right here in the middle here.
Care.
This is like basically all the shops out here. Backpacks are a must, yeah. I seen one kid! Exactly. So basically all the shops out here have most of the stuff that's inside the shop, the Daisuke shop, they do have exclusives that aren't being sold out here.
Some of his fat haters would stop for an ice cream cone, but he's not going to do that.
Look. Adult. All these people are adults, bro. You pissed yourself,
Right.
Evan?
Oh, give them a hug. Go get
Ethan doesn't understand the culture in Japan. The adults put the kids to shame and work.
a hug from Pikachu.
Look at this whole entire frame is just all adults, bro. By the way, the people that work there that are usually side by side with the people wearing the Pokemon suit are dressed as the bug catcher. They're dressed as the bug catcher in the from the Viridian Forest.
Push the kids out of the way.
Pikachu over there. Let's see Ethan walk up a ramp. He can.
You're an American. Oh, get out of the way.
So 1, 2, 3, 4 children. Everyone else is an adult. Not gonna lie, this Pokemon looks amazing. Way better.
Go get a hug.
So Disneyland and Tokyo is the shit because they have all the original versions of rides. They have Splash Mountain. They have the original scenes from Pirates of the Caribbean before they went woke. Like they have the scenes like I explained it in the video of Tokyo Disneyland where they have the scenes where the men chase the women and that they're auctioning off the women and stuff like that. They have those original scenes from before Disney changed it. They also have the Toontown spin where Jessica Rabbit is still wearing her red dress instead of wearing that overall coat that they put her in.
Sturgis, I demand you get a hug from Pikachu.
Female Pikachu has hardtail? Yeah.
I gotta admit, the costumes are cute, says Captain Bipto. Of course.
So there's literally a guy who says, gotta admit, the costumes are cute.
I gotta admit, the costumes are cute,
So a guy is saying that.
says Captain Bipto. Of course they are.
His work insults the true work of these masters. True. You think he used to make thousands? Yeah.
Hello.
Bad microphone, by the way. Can't even...
Peace.
So yeah, all adults, all over here. These are all adults. There's like 2 kids, bro.
Peace. Why did he do that? Hold on a second.
Why did I do a peace sign, guys? I don't know. That's pretty fucking normal in Japan.
There's a
Pikachu
little
is
child
shocking
behind
Jason
him.
Shock Evan. That's what you're worried about? You're worried about the child there? Literally all adults right here, by the way, and over here. Just the most popular IP in the world. Literally all adults right here. Adults over here. Like, these guys are so worried about it's a children's theme park, right? Meanwhile, it's 95% adults. 2 Jeremy bombs, yeah. The costumes are cute, and I can't even name a Pokemon.
You know, some of his fat haters would stop for a treat. I know I would. Look at all the...
Yes, we know you did. We know you would stop for a treat, you fat fuck. Thank you again, Master Hope, for the 27 months. Appreciate you, friend. Appreciate you, friend.
These treats that his fat haters would stop and eat at.
So yeah, the combustible waste trash bin right here also has a Charizard on it.
That'd be what I would be doing right now. I'd be like, can I get a treat? Because I'm fat and I hate Sturgis.
I know that. Thank you for admitting that.
Relax, I think the other one is here, this Pokemon, and Eevee, and then we get a bunch
By the way, I got to keep those. I still have those.
of stickers. We find the 2 by using this, by taking a picture with this around the Pokemon in said style.
You get some stickers for that. You get a bunch of stickers if you find the Pokemon and then take a picture with that frame.
Yes.
Ethan sarcastically
Coping and seething. That's the person in his chat right there. This is the person in his chat that tells him straight up, you don't get it because you didn't grow up with this. By the way, after I did that, I got to keep the shit. Like, I still have that. I literally still have them. I still have those frames. They're right here. Right after I got the stickers, they let me keep the frames. They're like, oh, you get to keep that. Sure, cool, thank you. That's awesome. Like, oh yeah, the stickers I got. See? Bunch of Eevee. And a bunch of, yeah, I think it's like Murkrow or something. I don't know this one. But they also, fucking, one of my words. They also change the Pokemon every day. Like, it's not the same one every time you go. It just happened to be these were the 2 that I had to find, which they weren't hard to find at all. Yeah, we got like a whole little like journal and everything. Like imagine, ooh, no, souvenir bad. Souvenir bad, guys. Souvenir bad. No. No way. Yeah, they're actual illustrations of actual cards. So these are stickers of actual cards you can collect. Like, the whole thing is a sticker. This whole entire thing.
Hoping and Seething says, well, I would love some ice cream right now. Or something. Some
Robbing, it's a
Japanese
much
treat.
appreciated support to maintain his
Look,
glorious
he's gonna
spirit.
get stickers.
Oh yeah, because we always
Alright,
have
you need
a
those
joke at
stickers.
Master Hope that I'm always robbing him every month for $1.
Get it.
I'm robbing his lunch money. These are all adults.
Oh my god, please get on that, Sturgis. Please.
These are all
Sturgis,
adults.
you better ride
This
this
is an
ride.
adult.
I swear to God, if you do not ride the Pikachu ride, I'm going to be pissed at you. Money wasted.
It costs like 1,200 yen per person to ride that shit.
If you don't get on the Pokemon
way.
Pikachu ride, you waste money worse than Eric July does. You need...
Holy shit.
Even when he's watching my video, he still has Eric July on the brain.
They're doing crack! Katie did fucks dogs.
need to be on this ride.
Laggy. That's not me, by the way.
That
That's
is
him.
beautiful.
Adult. So when it comes to this portion, dude, I ride the fuck out of that thing and I'm 47. Shame gets you nowhere. So this portion right here, I was at the front of the line. Is that a lot to the US money? No. No, it's like $10. It's like $10 maybe. Maybe $9. Because gambling at the casino with backer money's not a waste. Right. So the story with the Pokeballs, right? I was at the front of the line. I was in the next group to go in. They specifically asked me while I was at the front of the line if I would be the one that would do this exact thing here. So I got asked to do this, and of course I accepted because it's cool. And then we filmed it. We filmed that I went through the entire process. I literally sat there, was like, "Arigatou gozaimasu," you know, I gave her the dang Pokeballs, all that shit, you know. They gave me the Pokeballs, like the people that were working the Pokemon Center, which is this. They gave them to me to give to her. Cheaper than 90% of Prize in America.
Look at her face encountering Sturgis.
She's literally smiling at me, brother. That's what all Asian chicks typically do.
Again, I wouldn't call Sturgis fat. That's Mr. Mime. This is Mr. Mime.
Yeah, so Mr. Mime is the one outside that I filmed.
Nurse Joy? Is that Nurse? I don't know
Nurse
who
Joy.
these characters are.
So you're trying to make fun of me for going to a place built with people like me in mind to go there.
She's like, yeah. What
Even though she's smiling the entire time.
are you doing here? Interesting.
I'm here to give Nurse Joy my balls. What else am I here for? I'm here to give her my giant Pokeballs for her to heal my Pokemon. As she's sitting there smiling. So I'm standing there smiling.
Okay, you can go away now, Sturgis.
She's waving at the people coming in. Because I was literally the first person in the door. Because I was the first person in the front of the line. Oh, look! Oh, look! Some guy wearing Pikachu ears next to clearly his wife wearing Eevee ears. Terrible, am I right? As your
I
shit's
brought you
laggy
some
as fuck.
Pokeballs. She's like, I don't want your balls, sir. Go over there.
She's actually welcoming people inside the Pokemon Center, you dumb fuck. I understand you don't know Japanese, but holy shit. Please stop trying to act like you know anything. Please stop trying to act like you're funny, because you're not.
Sturgis brought her a gift. What is he doing?
I brought her the exact thing that the people that work there told me to do. They told me to bring the Pokeballs to Nurse Joy for the presentation.
Murgler says, I'm happy for Sturgis. It's like when my inner city students see trees, farm animals, and clean drinking water for the first time. It really is
Except it sounds like your kids are autistic.
wonderful. Mustang Trainer says, he reminds me of Eeyore. Now none can unsee it. Yeah.
Boo, that was terrible. Stop.
But Shane reminds me of Eeyore too a little bit sometimes when he's grouchy.
How dare he bring his wife along to Pokemon Park instead of drama streaming from the basement like Ethan. Right. Ethan is such ass cancer.
I love
I wish some there would understand enough English to hear my appreciation. They actually do. The people that live in Japan, they're actually very welcoming to the English language, and they're more accommodating to Americans more than we're accommodating to them, which is sad.
We're just having a good time. I do love it. Who's filming him? His companion.
Nobody knows who's filming me.
His male companion.
It's not a male.
You know what I mean? Like a lot of guys travel with a traveling companion who is male.
That wouldn't be me.
Rock Hudson did. Nothing wrong with that. Who else does? Sulu, the guy who plays Sulu on Star Trek.
You mean George Takei, who's actually gay? You mean George Takei, the guy who's actually gay? Who's openly gay? Who's been openly gay since Star Trek was a thing?
Has a male traveling companion. And that is...
Because Sulu, a.k.a. George Takei, is gay.
Perfectly okay. I think Milo Yiannopoulos had a male traveling companion as well. So what?
And I've met George Takei. I have his graphic memoir signed by him. I met him at a Barnes & Noble.
Well, that's what Sturgis is doing there.
Oh, they know much more English than you think, Usan. When they do the X arms and say no English, then, oh, they understand. As is lagging. Laggy ass stream, bro.
It just cuts to a photograph of the most unsettling fucking smile you've ever seen.
I mean, it's just a regular smile, bro. It's not that serious.
Why? Why is
the homosexual projection? Remember what happened when he was at the point where I was walking on a flat surface, by the way, into Sedgetown. They were complaining that I wasn't smiling. They were complaining that I wasn't smiling, and then when I smile, what happens? The goalposts get shifted, and insults start flying. Is the stream available for all later, or is it a replay members only? I'm probably just gonna keep it live, truthfully. The fakest laugh on the planet? Yeah, that's like the coping and seething laugh. That's when you do that fake laugh when you're actually coping and dying inside because you can't actually do the things that I'm doing. Japanese staffers will look at you if you don't smile and question you. That's true. No, I'll keep it up for you, you guys. This will be available.
Oh, why are we zooming in on those people?
That's just the editing software doing its own thing, by the way. No one actually did that. The editing software that was used did that by itself. That's literally why it zooms in, and every single time there's a still.
This was the last time they were seen. They didn't realize that they were standing right next to their killer. They had no idea. Look at that face, dude.
These people, by the way, these people already went into the Pokemon Daisuke shop. That's where they got this right here. And that's where they got this and this. You can only get these in that store.
That is devastating.
That means they were here before I was.
Why did the camera zoom in on them?
Because that's the automatic thing called iVideo or iMovie. It does that automatically when you put in a screenshot into a video. It just does that automatically. Why did it do that? Mystery solved. It does that automatically.
Those individuals that are not his family or friends. Mad Relic says, that looks like it's Disney California, but Pokemon themed and without decent roller coasters. I just hope he doesn't take a picture of him manhandling a male Pokemon. What?
I mean, most Pokemon were male until they established gender. Except for like Nidoran and Nidoran, when they established the male and female versions of them.
Why is he standing there with a tray full of Pokeballs?
Because I was asked by the Japanese staff to do that. They asked me specifically while I was front in line when they cut the line off for the previous demonstration of the Pokemon Center. They asked me to do it, and I accepted. I understand you don't know what it is like to give your balls happily to a female, except, your ex. You know what? Let me not go there.
And the woman is sitting there looking at him going, what? What do you want? Go over there. What are the Pokeballs? What is he supposed to be doing there? By the way, thank you.
I'm supposed to be handing them to Nurse Joy to perform the demonstration of what it looks like in real life for your Pokemon to be healed, similar to the video game. Again, if it's something you didn't grow up with, you won't actually understand it and don't get it.
For $10, I appreciate it.
None of you niggas are Chuck Dixon.
Yeah, because Chuck Dixon would know to go that way.
And realize that he used AI for Eric July.
Wait, she's saying move, He's still doing it. She's bowing to him like, okay.
Because everybody just finally entered the room, or entered the Pokemon Center, you dumb fuck.
I made this for you.
I was handed that at the front door. And I literally go, arigato gozaimasu, as in thank you very much in Japanese. Which is what I did the entire trip. Now, I'm such a badass, I have every single starter in their final evolution, as well as a Snorlax and a Pikachu.
Japanese custom.
So I have a Pikachu.
What is that big pink guy? Is that pink guy?
It's a Chansey. It's a fucking Chansey, brother. This is what I'm saying when I say that you're trying to make fun of something. You're trying to make fun of me and dunk on me, but you don't even know half the shit that you're looking at.
Kirby?
Do some fucking research. This dude literally says Kirby.
Holy shit.
I didn't realize that Ethan was retarded until now. Actually, yes, I did. Brother, this man said that's a Kirby. Apparently Kirby exists in Pokemon. Exactly, like Sir Ubisan said. It's a fucking Chansey. It's literally the Pokemon that hangs out and helps heal the Pokemon in the original games.
Or is that like not Kirby? Just a thing that looks just like Kirby.
Ethan is so retarded that I'm literally wearing a Kirby hat and questions whether or not that's a Kirby.
Holy shit.
Oh, he's turning them in to get his stickers. He had...
Holy shit.
I'm turning them in for a demonstration at the Pokemon Center. See, I'm so good at being a Pokemon master that I have a Pikachu, a Snorlax, a Blastoise.
to take pictures of them so that he could win stickers.
No, it's just a demonstration. Only time a woman will play with Sturgis's balls. So the guy who's a fat motherfucker who goes with Ethan Van Sciver to a Phillies game is talking about how a woman would play with my balls for the first time. Brother, you are a fat 450-pound motherfucker who goes to Phillies games with Ethan Van Sciver. You're the same fucking disgusting human being who Doug Ernst offered to pay for your mother's funeral, and you backstabbed him for Ethan Van Sciver so you could lick his boot. Brother, this is Jabba the Cuck. If nobody, not Jabba the Cuck. It's you guys know who this is. You guys know what I'm talking about.
It's the only time a woman will play with Sturgis's balls. Says Comicsgate Drama. Damn, Ethan missed my super. Hold on, I'll get it. You know, I want to get all your commentary on this, guys. Tommy Reviews.
Fuddrucker.
Notice how he's the only one dressed like a weeaboo. Yeah, Tommy
Noticed how you're retarded and didn't even see half the people that were wearing Pokemon shirts while I was there.
Reviews. We did notice this on the last trip, that the Japanese are not at all what we think. Like I think like maybe they would think that we all dress like Elvis Presley or Fonzie or something like.
Brother, if the Japanese didn't like anything anime, they wouldn't build whole fucking parks around them. They literally have a Studio Ghibli park. They literally have Poke Park, which is an anime. Pokemon is an anime. I don't know if you know this, but Pokemon is Japanese. It's a Japanese product made by the Japanese. Anime.
Like that. But we don't dress like that. If they came to the United States...
I've literally seen people while I'm walking around wearing Back to the Future, Jurassic Park, and Pokemon, by the way. They literally have a Pokemon collaboration with Uniqlo, which is a Japanese clothing store.
They might try to dress like
Disney's.
Our cultural icons. Sturgis is dressing like what he thinks the Japanese are.
No, I'm dressing the part by going to a Pokemon theme park, expansion, dressed as something that has to do with Pokemon. That's like saying a person who goes to Disney wears a fucking Disney shirt. You dumb fuck. If you watched my Disney videos, which I'm sure you haven't, but my audience has, thank you, you would notice that a lot of people that are at Disney are wearing Disney shirts.
So he thinks it's just like otaku over there. He's wearing like
No.
children's clothing, like children's pajamas.
It's an adult-sized shirt. Again, why are you always thinking about children? That's kind of weird, bro.
It's like underoos. It is weird. Regular Goody Two Shoes says, me and my friend Jeff went to where the Pokemons are real. Pokemans are real. You and your friend Jeff?
Boomer.
Okay, I'm not judging. That's fine.
WTF, says Jeremy. I dare Ethan to practice exchanging business cards down there.
Sir just collected these like a child.
I was handed them at the door by the person that was there to present me with them for the demonstration at the Pokemon Center. I know you want to repeat this bullshit lie about how I went around collecting them. You should... I know Ethan doesn't have more than 2 brain cells to rub together, but if I was literally walking around looking for Pokeballs and collecting them, you would think I would have filmed that entire thing and put it in the video. You fucking dumbass. So is Ethan okay with people wearing shirts with comic characters? Yeah, he should be. Shaming is very high school. You guys still after you would think he would stop by now? Word. He's never gonna stop. This is just some random thing. It's fine. I'm cool enough to get a Lapras. I'm cool enough to get a Venusaur, and I'm cool enough to get a Charizard.
Are those the ones that you got, Sturgis?
No, those are the ones that always pop up every single time you do this. But I got to be the one to hold the tray.
What do you get?
It's just a demonstration, dumbass. It's called nostalgia. Ethan has hate watching 2 things he hates: Renown Zero and Japan.
Give him stickers.
I already got the stickers by this point. It wasn't hard to get. It was literally 2 Pokemon to find, and they found them in like less than a minute.
Nobody else is doing that. Have them back.
Nobody else is doing it because only one person gets picked to do it, and I just happened to be the person that was picked to do it. You fucking retard. Only one person per group gets to be picked for this specifically. I don't know if you know this, and I've said it, and I even said it in the stream like multiple times. I am the one person who got picked to do it, because only one person gets to do it per group. That's why we filmed it.
He just bows.
Because that's a Japanese custom. You typically bow.
I like him. He knows the customs. You
Oh no, I know the customs because I'm not a retard like you.
bow when you get something.
There's a lot of customs I know in Japan. I know most of them.
You know, you bow with them.
Japan, where they return your balls back properly.
Konnichiwa.
Konnichiwa is hello.
Konnichiwa, tall skunk ape man. What was that?
So, again, for the dumbass that said, I'm the only one dressed in this shit, there's literally a person right here wearing a Pokemon shirt right there. And it's a Japanese person behind you. It's quite far. I don't really remember where.
Who smells him? Who here smells him and wants him to leave? Can we take a...
You're trying to dunk on me, and she's literally asking who wants to do this next with their own Pokemon that they brought.
You do? You smell him? Okay. Alright, we're asking him to leave. You smell him too? He smells? Alright, I know.
You're trying very hard to dunk on me, and it's not working. You're not funny, Ethan. You should try a little bit harder on your comedy bit. You might just be slightly funnier than, I don't know, any female comedian.
We're sorry. We'll ask him to leave. You smell him, you do? You smell him? He does smell.
They literally asked people to give their own Pokemon to do the exact same thing. So you got a Charmeleon, a Charmander, a Charizard, and then you have the exclusive Eevee and the exclusive Pikachu that's in the Daisuke shop. You can only get there. And she's explaining what's happening.
No.
She's like, let's heal your Pokemon, is basically what she's saying.
What the hell? What was that?
We just got these drinks. We got the
Oh.
milk drink here, which is like lemon and milk, and then
Hey, Ethan might make more money if Ethan might make more money if he became a female comedian.
this one is a strawberry style drink, the Charmander, the Ember drink. See how it tastes.
You gonna see how that drink tastes? That's like lemon and milk, and then this is the Charmander drink. Make it look
Oh, I know, way funny the EVS, that's for sure. Yeah.
how charming it is. It is a charming drink.
This is about as flavorful as it gets. Very fruity, like my haters. I got
Very fruity, like my haters, he said. You're the one traveling with another man to Poke.
You actually laughed at my joke, which is funny. And no, I'm not traveling with another man. Please, all that is holy and thou. Ethan, please, explain to your audience how I'm traveling with a male companion. Have you seen any portion of the person that's filming me?
Ark, you weird
I'd like to know.
weirdo. Now's not the time to call your haters fruity. We're just sitting here enjoying it with you and laughing.
You're not even laughing. Nobody's laughing.
also the potion cook
I can't hear anybody laughing. It's just text and chat, brother. I don't think you can hear anybody laughing. It's just text.
as well. We're about to taste that in about a second. So,
Very fruity, like my haters. Look at how could he say that when he's dressed the way that he is? And so
Dressed like I'm a fan of Pokemon. Wow. Just like your fans would dress in a Cyberfrog shirt because they're a fan of Cyberfrog. So that means the shirts that you sell, you're literally telling your audience right now that the shirts that they buy from you, they should be embarrassed to wear them. I mean, they really should be embarrassed to wear a fucking shirt from an old, played out, irrelevant IP from the 90s that has no relevance whatsoever. It's funny how Pokemon has been around just as long, maybe longer than Cyberfrog, and yet it's one of the biggest franchises in the world.
so crazy. Hold on a second. You are catching on, Ethan says Wilberforce Wooster. I'm trying to understand any of this. Why even think about haters here?
You're trying to understand any of it, yet you're somehow focused on the things that I say about my haters. It's like the thing you focused on the most the entire time.
Yeah, why even talk about them, be Cluet? Huh.
Oh yeah,
All
yeah,
right.
he is.
He's talking about
student of God. He definitely
me,
is.
but
I'll just as an intern over a gay frog.
I don't hate him.
You literally just said earlier in the stream that you hate me. So
That
you can't even remember what you said about me like 20 minutes ago.
cookie looks delicious.
tear it this way.
I would save that
You
cookie.
guys can see that it's supposed to be the potion from Pokemon. Let's give it a taste.
Let's give it a taste. Don't taste that. It's gonna taste like cardboard. Ah. Frog Tony would lose his last 3 teeth biting that. It's in his beard, dude. He's got.
Quite bland.
It's bland, yeah.
Like the vanilla topping, which is nice. Vanilla cream. Very nice. I would still
Sturgis food reviews.
recommend it though. It's pretty good. Besides being a little
That would still be more interesting than your boring ass Copecast.
bland, but
Yeah, it's a fucking gigantic Nilla wafer. Okay, it's disgusting, and it's got rock hard icing on it. It wasn't meant to be eaten. It's meant to be kept in a package and collected forever until it gets.
Yes, I understand you package and hold food for years and years to come as you hibernate inside your basement, but unfortunately I don't do that.
It's moldy. Oh no, please. Please get on that ride.
so we just got the Pika Paradise ticket right here for the ride that's just right behind us there. Ride that
Get on that
He's so excited for me to get on the ride.
ride now.
It's kind of weird.
Oh my god, yes!
By the way, if you
Ride now.
by the way,
Oh my god.
he's going to say that there's children over here. These are actually 2 fully grown adult women back here. And then there's a guy and his wife right there.
Yes! Go, go!
There wasn't a single child on any of those things. One critique about your vlogs is sometimes I have trouble hearing. Yeah, that's one of the things that I've told that I should get one of those like microphones you attach here, so it'd be better to hear.
Go!
I've heard that before. So again, those are 2 adult women, by the way. And then there's like a woman and a guy over here. Adults. It's all coke, by the way. We're gonna skip that because it's just literally him laughing for.
Oh my god. Oh.
This one over here was actually one guy here, and there was 2 chicks there. So adults, by the way.
Oh my god. Oh, they're just little kids on there. They're Sturgis. This has got to be one of the scariest individuals.
Those are all adults on the ride. I know you're retarded and you don't understand that Asian women look younger than they are, and they're adults, but you're retarded. You're reaching very hard. Which, by the way, all adults on this side, all adults over here. Do you see a single child besides the one in the corner? Everybody else is an adult here, bro. This is what I'm talking about when I say his audience is retarded and doesn't understand that literally 95% of the people that are here are adults.
Never seen in my life. Oh, he's just riding the Pikachu.
Reviewing Japanese travel vlogs is more important than addressing 2.4 million in outstanding unshipped comics. Yeah, that's true. Holy shit, the Cope laugh. Some Habusaki at the right place and you'd be riding there. Evan is letting us know how he'd act like quartering in the Ren Fair. Priorities, y'all. Yeah.
Oh my god, it's for little tiny babies. Oh.
It's just doing it for the experience, brother. It's not that deep. It's really not that deep. It was doing it for the footage and for the video and for the vlog. It's not that deep.
Oh.
It's not that deep, homie. Look, someone in the chat. Look. Someone in the chat says camera work is excellent.
Camera work is.
What a creep. Yes, I totally creeped on adult women. There were mostly adult women. And as you're saying that, there's all adults here. Except for this person and this person. I forgot. I didn't even notice the person. But yeah, 95% all adults, by the way.
It's excellent. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh.
This is massive cope, Ethan. I'm sorry.
Is somebody getting married here? Someone, a Pokemon getting married? Oh, God.
It's just a side duck, bro. It's not that deep.
Oh, I was hoping that was going to
Adults.
happen, but I didn't think it would.
The fact that I have to sit here and point out that most of these people here are adults is like the funniest thing ever. Because you have people like SJW Warren and Lamfartsy that don't understand that it's mostly adults here.
Oh, now who's ruining it? That was gonna happen, but I didn't think it would.
Now pay attention to what I say in this next part.
Oh, now who's ruining the show, says Russell Hall.
So I literally say I cannot film the actual show inside the gym.
Oh, be quiet, Russell. Yeah, let's see it.
All adults.
Oh, that was enough.
So, again, mostly adults here. And more adults here. So this is the intro to the show, by the way. This is like the intermission before the show actually starts. So they did this thing basically where they had like the Pikachu with the shades on, and they had the Eevee switching places, and they just have the Pokemon being drawn and then appear on the screen.
Oh my god.
So this is actually the end of the show. The show is already done, by the way. At this point, the show is actually already done. Because I specifically said I cannot film the show. They don't allow any filming of the actual show. So they'll put at this point where it'll say, filming is allowed. Okay. By the way, this is the portion, this is also the part where Gay Beans thinks this is the actual show that we watched. He thinks this is the actual show. That's how retarded people like him are as well. He thinks this is the actual show. He's like, the show is just a bunch of Pikachus dancing and waving their arms. This is the outro, dumbasses. This isn't even the show at all. I literally say beforehand, I cannot film the show.
Pikachu. Sesame Street. I ain't going.
So this person literally sums it up perfectly. They say, Ethan, we know that you're 1,000 years old, but we grew up with this.
Going to Sesame Place by myself. I'm taking Ava there because she likes Sesame Street too, and I will endure it. I'm never going by myself to, even though I grew up with it. Okay.
Yeah, I'm not going by myself either, you fucking retard. I'm also not going to Sesame Street either.
I ain't going.
Even though your retarded audience still claims that I went by myself.
I'm not going to Sesame Place. It has nothing for an adult there. It's just not for...
So, Yomi Yuriland has stuff for adults there. They have roller coasters and other rides that children can't ride.
Adults.
Mind you.
This is not for adults. This is for little, tiny baby children.
And yet, 95% of the audience were adults. So, if you're going to sit there and try to shit on me, you're shitting on the entire Japanese race at the same time. Because I don't know if you know this, but the Japanese like cute stuff, you fucking retard. I don't see Big Bird. Sesame Street is literally for toddlers. Pokemon is different, lol. Even Ethan's all calling him out. Yeah, exactly.
That's what I'm saying.
That's why I needed the live chat, because a lot of the chat was like, oh, this is cool, we grew up with this is awesome, look at that thing. There's literally, that's why he had to remove the chat, because he knows the chat is against him at some points.
Key phrase here is grow up.
Actually,
Like,
on my
grew up
side.
With.
Actually, on my side. Brother, Pokemon is still around in 2026. They're not making fucking new characters for Sesame Street as far as I'm aware. I don't give a shit about that. I don't know if you guys, the actual stereotype, the stereotypical thing that they talk about, like they make fun of in Family Guy, is that Asian people like tiny things. Pikachu is a tiny thing. They didn't make that up for no reason.
Oh, here we go. Dance.
Again, isn't part of the show. This is just the outro. You're talking about the fucking outro. A lot of Pokemon is meant for kids, but sure, there's still things about the franchise as a whole that adults can like.
Holy shit.
So again, your own audience is disagreeing with you. By the way, the thing that you sell, called comic books are mainly for children too. But adults enjoy your comic books. So everyone in your audience should never buy a comic book from you ever again, because basically what you've said is that they're children too because they enjoy picture books. Unless of course you're buying a comic that's rated mature. Remember that when nobody buys your fucking comics or wears your t-shirts of your shitty, irrelevant frog character. Again, like, this is just the outro.
Upset about doing weird. Stop letting.
He literally went to my channel. That's why my other videos are right here. He watched my Disney Sea one. That's the funny part. He watched this one too. Oh, that's amazing, Ethan. We know you're a fan now, brother. It's okay. Let everybody know you're a fan. All good. Thank you very much for the views.
Hey, it's
I'm not
working
against
now.
Pokemon,
Oh,
but
good.
I know it isn't marketed to kids anymore. If they stop consuming Power, will improve their games and make them less expensive.
Sir, just go meet them. Don't be afraid. You want to meet them, go do it.
All adults, brother. By the way, I'm not even filming at this point. I'm actually somewhere else. I'm not even here right now. I'm somewhere else. I'm not even filming this portion. Stupid. Sir Paladin Thunder K, welcome in. For the $5, says there's all kinds of adult things to do in Tokyo. Nightlife, rooftop views, exploring temples, caves. Sick content, throat goat. Cyberfrog yet? Oh, thank you.
I mean,
Yeah,
he's
it is free
lurking
marketing.
behind these little kids, man.
I'm not filming at all. This is B-roll. Filmed by the person I'm with. You fucking retard. I understand you want to try so hard to project your audience's pedo vibes onto me, but I'm not even in this area filming. I'm not even over here, dummy. This is B-roll filmed by the person making the video.
Is there anybody who looks like Sturgis in the crowd? They're all mommies. There's one adult man.
So you're admitting that there's all adults here. So you literally just made yourself look stupid this entire time. You made yourself look dumb the entire time you've been talking all this shit about how this is for babies and this is for kids, yet you just admitted most of them are adult women.
Male here who's a daddy. But yeah, they're all like mommies, little mommies.
I'm also not there filming.
And kids.
Yeah, I'm also not there filming. I'm also not there filming either.
Oh, Squirtle.
Like, I'm not filming any of this. The person that edited my video is the one filming this.
Ethan cringed so hard it crashed his StreamYard, says Abacus flinch. Thank you for 10.
Oh yeah, his StreamYard's crashed while he was watching my video. Someone NEVS his career. I'll laugh if Common America gets a theme park someday. That'd be hilarious.
$.
Of course, Ethan would know about other cultures since he stays in his basement 24/7. True.
I'm afraid to play the iTroid right now. I'll get you later. Oh.
By the way, they took this image of me and they put it in a Cyberfrog toy box because I'm cooler than Cyberfrog.
Wait a second, I need to save that.
See, so that's why he saved it. He made an image of me in this pose because he thinks that this is like a Cyberfrog pose, even though Greninja's doing this.
You gotta do like a Legion of Ripitards image. Collab image. Like, you know what I mean? That looks...
You mean like the image I did of the bitter bitches in the hair salon? That's your whole entire like fan base that was a part of it were crying and coping and seething and bitching about that I did it to them?
It's like a comic book cover. And that'll be my Sturgis right there. Sturgis will be in the front.
You mean like the bundle of sticks nonsense type of content you did of me sitting on Santa's lap? You fucking bundle of sticks.
Get all the Ripitards together. It's beautiful.
Yeah, you know the quote-unquote ripitards that have money to buy stuff. The quote-unquote ripitards that aren't spending their money on your shit characters, your shit IPs, your shit properties, all that shit. And that's why you make $400 talking shit about me and Eric July and everybody else who's more successful than you in life. That shows how much you live rent free.
Starting to have fun. He's lightening up a little bit. Oh, it's great.
I'm starting to have fun.
Oh, they're...
No, he's never gonna give up. In this stream, he was talking about Eric. It's like a bunch of it right here. Like, look, he's looking at like old videos of Eric, like right here. He went all the way back as far as Eric's first video when he launched ISOM 1, which is right here. Literally, he went all the way back to 2022 to find a video where he talked about the launch of ISOM number 1. That's how far back he went to try to talk shit about Eric again.
Let's find that again. She's...
Okay, so the objective of this game is that you had to throw a hoop, right, onto one of these, and you got a sticker for whichever one you landed on. If you missed, they would give you a sticker of a Diglett inside the ground because you missed.
Demonstrating to him. He sees that he's retarded, and so she takes the ring and she puts it down over...
Yes, Ethan, I'm so retarded. She's actually explaining it in English, by the way. I don't know if you know that, but she's actually talking about it in English. And she says, throw a hoop around hit this, and you get a sticker of this. Which, by the way, I'm apparently I'm so retarded I get it on the first one.
One of the things that you're supposed to grab, and she goes, you got to get the ring on this. You understand?
Yes, I understand. She says it in English, you fucking retard.
This game is for little kids.
Oh no, imagine if I win a sticker and give it away. How horrible would that be?
Sturgis, this game is for little kids.
Yeah, and it was free. Who cares? I paid nothing for it. Who gives a fuck?
You got it.
Yeah, I got it on the first one.
Nailed it. She's
yeah,
like,
I did. I nailed it on the first one.
Like, here's a sticker that says, I'm special.
It's a sticker of a Diglett.
Will be paid.
You're really trying hard. You're reaching so hard to try to insult somebody else when you're a 450-pound fat motherfucker who wears 6XL shirts. You've broken chairs live on stream. You've licked urinals. You've smoked crack. And you got cucked by an air diving instructor. You really can't make fun of somebody when your fucking life is a fucking tragedy. Your life is like a William Shakespeare play, brother. Your entire life is a fucking tragedy. So really, you trying to spend all this time trying to talk shit about me, you should probably look at yourself and figure out why your life is such a fucking tragedy. You're 52 years old and you're watching a video of another grown adult in a place that you'll never be able to afford to go to. Think about that. Little kids, really. I did a game similar to this at a concert. One free sunglasses. Nice. This is for little children card. How cute. We're alive. Nice. Yes, sir. Oh, look, and execute.
I can't believe what I just saw. Oh my god, go on the merry-go-round, please.
There's a Vulpix and an Alolan Vulpix. And look, more adults. Watching videos, gambling, smoking crack. That's where all the money went, Comicsgate. Yep, pretty much.
Oh, this is the gayest thing in the world, dude. This is gay.
Yeah, typically this is for children and women.
How
By the way, it's something I didn't get on.
can he call other people gay? This is gay.
Yes, I call you gay all the time, Ethan. Because you're gay. You're watching another man enjoy his life while you sit in your fucking basement surrounded by toys, posters, and other bullshit that's made up. Again, nothing wrong with that. I'm surrounded by collectibles. Nothing wrong with that. That's the difference between me and Comicsgate. They have double standards. I do not.
Oh, what do we got here, though? I don't want to
A Farfetch'd and a Murkrow.
need this. Show me the food.
Of course you would say that, you fat bitch. Show me the food.
Pokemon Sports Drink?
I bought none of those, by the way.
Those are nice souvenirs
We just did it for a B-roll.
to take home.
Hell
It's a
yeah.
very disturbing video.
Past professors.
It's a disturbing video of a grown adult having fun. Wow. Imagine that. He needs to look in the mirror. He licked a urinal. Correct. Hell, I walk around Japan rocking my OG Nobu screaming strawberry marshmallow shirt. If you know, you know.
We're going to be showing you some B-roll of that right before we go into the actual forest here.
Even though he's a millionaire who gets royalty checks from DC, too. Having breakfast not lucky to catch live? Hell yeah.
Roll.
So yes, it's a replica of Professor Oak's lab. You have the Pokebank over there. This is supposed to be obviously Bulbasaur, Squirtle, Charmander. That's the desk, you know, a weight scale, bookcase, all that stuff.
Yeah.
This dude is in his 30s. Ethan is 52 years old. Sitting in his basement, watching me, instead of finishing his comic books. The lack of self-awareness.
B-roll. Yeah.
Poke Park looks like it's a Pokemon fan's must go. Yeah, it is. How is someone younger than me this retarded? You're older than 52? Don't judge me, but I'm too tempted to look at that and write it. That's fine, I don't have a problem with it. Like, I literally don't care. Like, do what you do, bro. Like, I'm the type of person that doesn't judge. But if you're gonna have these standards for me, I'm gonna use the same standards on you.
He's gonna be showing you his B-hole.
You would like to see another man's b-hole, wouldn't you, Ethan? Because again, you're not funny, brother. Chrissy Mayer is funnier than you, and she's a woman. Any female comedian at this point would be funnier than you.
In fairness, he mostly called you fat in this video, EBS, as Hamilton Burger.
In fairness, I didn't mention Ethan Van Sciver whatsoever in this video, but okay.
That's true. Yeah.
You guys all watched the same video, right? You realize I didn't even mention Ethan by name, and the video, and it wasn't even about him at all.
And true.
Yeah, he said he's going to show you his beehole.
So we made it to the Pokemon Forest. Right here is where you start in the original Kanto games, where you first walk towards Meridian City, where you first encountered Pidgey, right before Professor Oak.
His video is lagging as he's watching it.
The original place?
To start being a Pokemon master in the original Kanto games. Pokemon Red, Blue, and
Remember, it's not informative at all.
Green for the Japanese.
Wow.
We have to thank Ethan for persuading CG filth lovers from contaminating that country. When's EVS's vacation? Probably never. Also, it's rich that a quote-unquote comic artist is shitting on you for being a fan of Pokemon. Right. This is, but that's what I taught. That's what I'm saying when it comes to like people being fans of things. You just mention haters very rarely. That's it. I think I've mentioned haters all of like 20 to 30 seconds out of 7 videos. But he's so focused on that because he's just so butthurt that he's so large.
Wow, this is so neat.
Where's Cyberfrog land at, brother? I'd like to know.
They're so lifelike.
So we're making our way through the forest. We got some audit
This is probably one of the only parts of this entire video where I made the B-roll myself.
over here.
Anytime you see recording and I'm talking like this is me recording. Any other time you see recordings or B-roll is not me.
A little bell sprout going
You
on.
could never be a Pokemon master like Sturgis. Ethan says, well, of course, Wooster.
I mean, he can't even capture the audiences that would want to buy his comic books.
Yeah.
Battle this Pidgey. Obviously, the arena.
I'm prepared to concede that. Not like Sturgis, anyway.
Here, got Parrot.
And you guys also have to remember that a guy with a 131,000 subscriber channel is literally trying to punch down on a channel with 2,600 subs.
Looking all crabby.
Yeah.
Took a giant insect. Got Nidorino. Or Nidoran, sorry, Nidoran.
How many of you are jealous of Sturgis and wish that you were there at the Pokemon Park?
Rattata's going through
By the way, there was a bunch of ones, by the way.
Hit 1 in the chat. I'd like to know.
By the way, there was a bunch of ones in the chat. You just can't see it because, of course, his chat's not open.
No.
Got some more Nidorans.
And there were more ones than
You
two.
jealous of Sturgis?
Eradicate.
EVS can use his energy of criticizing you and use that energy to finish his Super Late Comics. Yep. Super Late Comics that I'm actually waiting for, by the way.
Going right through here.
That's the only time I'm actually
What is he
filming
filming
this
here?
entire time.
Now we're coming up on the...
The entire time when you hear me talk and I'm filming, that's when I'm actually filming.
Pikachu and Eevee forest. I'm just gonna walk right
Me
through.
next, bruh.
See a bunch of Eevees over here. Pikachu's over there.
Pedo Show.
Go all the way around here so you guys can see everything. Got a Pokeball around there with some more Bellsprouts. Some more Pikachu.
I'm also told that Me Next, bruh, it's booked. Oh wait, shit, I would love to go to Japan. Remember, I have a bad memory even though I remember the names of Pokemon from 30 years ago.
There's over here. More Eevees over here. Some more Eevees. More Pikachu.
I just want you guys to see that. That's what he called a Pikachu, by the way.
It's a really nice time going through here. It looks pretty freaking great. Keep on walking forward here, guys.
Your Japan trip is booked or Poke Park is booked? Common America is a Japan Pisces.
Wow.
Where's the JP dub of Cyberpunk? Nowhere to be found. Nowhere to be found.
A lot of people are
Nowhere
jealous,
to be
though.
found. It's because Ethan sees a bunch of ones in the chat.
No,
That's cool.
people are saying no, they're not jealous. Yeah, I wouldn't come here. This is for little kids.
Tex, don't worry.
Like,
I'll
the
walk you
Pikachus
through
aren't
the
even moving. They're just
customs.
statues. It's supposed to cost thousands of dollars to make. They're just
Yeah, and it costs like $50 to get in. If you can actually get in. It only cost me $100 to get the second tier of pass. There's 3 passes to buy.
statues. Like,
Everyone in the chat should all go to Japan. Hashtag Renown Zero meetup. Or
this doesn't make me feel like I'm in the Pokemon forest.
because you didn't grow up with Pokemon, you dumb fuck.
This is to push a stroller through.
See, look, literally a 1.
I
Remember?
feel like I'm in the Pokemon forest.
Do you guys remember
This is to put.
that this is that is the same person?
This doesn't make me feel like I'm in the Pokemon forest. This is.
He had to get rid of this one over here so fast because this is the same person that told him, if you didn't grow up with this, you don't understand. Literally a person that put a 1 in the chat. Person that is a member to his channel too.
Just to push a stroller through. What the fuck? So that's all they try to say. Yeah.
Yeah, brother, push a stroller through all these stairs. Please, push a stroller through all the stairs. Right there, as you're saying that.
Some of his haters would hate to have to go down those stairs.
You see how I didn't mention the haters at all? And I'm just walking down the stairs and he brings it back up because it affected him that much. That bait that he took affected him so much.
He's gonna go down those stairs, no problem, though.
By the way, that's the Bandit roller coaster that I rode on. It actually goes through a little bit through the Poke Park Kanto. You can actually see parts of the forest if you really look. That's the Bandit roller coaster. That was actually built in 1988. And it's still there almost 40 years later.
Now we're talking. What's that roller coaster?
I rode that roller coaster, by the way. It wasn't that great. You're going to bump your head around a lot. Doesn't Ethan encourage harassment and Eric disavows it? It will take time, but he is going to deal with a Riley in his life. Yeah, maybe. Not really my business. EVS's MGK or Renown went Eminem on him. Sure did.
Yeah, there are a lot of Pokemon here. I don't think he's catched any of them. Did you?
I've originally caught the 151 in my original Pokemon Red and Blue and Yellow, homie.
Catched them?
It's caught them. God, bro. Again, these fucking people that claim that they're writers can't even fucking speak proper English. And this is why Ethan's audience will grow. Why shit on a country
He just said, yeah.
form of entertainment?
His fat haters couldn't go down those stairs. Did you catch them?
Look, more stairs, Ben will be able to go down.
I said Ben, by the way. I didn't say fat haters. I said specifically Ben. I didn't say anything about fat haters. I said specifically Ben from Drunken Peasants.
Did you catch them?
Look, more stairs, Ben will be able to go down.
He just said, yeah. His fat haters couldn't go down those stairs.
Yeah, Ben.
He's
I only
barely
mentioned
going
one
down
person.
the stairs.
It's raining, you dumb fuck. Do you not see the umbrella? It's fucking pouring rain, and the stairs are wet. You fucking idiot.
He's not fat at all.
I'm not. I wear that shirt I'm wearing is a large. Encouraging O'Reilly was one of the dumbest things he did. The deranged fool going to a meetup in Texas. EVS smacking while talking. Worst ASMR ever. Oh no, EVS has always talked shit about the most popular form of media entertainment in that country.
What? Of him taking a picture of that. Stun. Go back to the hope.
There's literally nothing else.
Here, some G.
This is foreplay.
Got me out up there, chilling, sleeping.
Just be calm. It's really funny.
Yeah, I rolled the right horn.
There's a horn. There's another horn that's up his butthole. The light. Sturgis is tough.
I'm just gonna let you guys know that there's literally a seat right here. I know Ethan's retarded and he wants things to go up men's asses, but I understand he likes to enjoy watching things go up other men's asses, but there's literally a seat right here.
Be calm.
And one of the rules legitimately for this specifically is don't ride or sit on the Rhyhorns that are smaller than you. It literally says don't ride on the Rhyhorns that are smaller than you.
It's really funny.
So you notice this is exactly where I said there was a seat, which is actually where I'm sitting.
There's a horn. There's another horn. It's up
And again, there's another seat right here.
his butthole. Look. Oh, look. There's the horn that he was sitting.
That's a different Rhyhorn, you dumb fuck. I don't know if you... Again, Ethan, how does this one look like this one? Brother, these are two different horns, you idiot. That's literally not the same one. This is smaller than the one that I was writing, that I was sitting on. You dumb fuck. This is literally in a different position from where I was sitting. Stupid. Do you not see this over here? You see this? It's literally right here. Dummy. Where the fuck am I positioned that you think it's the same one? Are you stupid? Don't answer that. He is. He's stupid. Brother, this thing is literally by the vent. And I'm on the left side of the vent, away from it. You dumbass. Again, this is what happens when you try to be a person that tries to dunk on somebody else, and you make yourself look stupid in the process.
Hang on. Oh, that's disgusting. Oh my god.
Like I said, I shit you not, there's literally a sign that says, don't sit on a Rhyhorn that's smaller than you.
Oh, look at this. A penis.
It's a pseudo-wudo. It's a pseudo-wudo. It's a Geodudes and a Graveler. Why is the first thing you think about when you see this a penis? But remember, I'm the one that's gay, yet the first thing he thought about when he saw this was a penis. Just keep that in mind.
Why? Why is this a thing? Oh, that's Meow. I know that one.
Yeah, you know that one because I said it earlier, stupid.
Well,
of course
Meow.
you do. That's why you know it, because I said it earlier.
Whenever
You're trying to be cool, but you're not.
I know any Pokemon, I flex my knowledge.
Tell us that Ammonite fossils. You can't really flex knowledge you don't have. You can't even run a successful comic book business. You clearly don't have knowledge in what the fuck you're doing as a profession.
Pokemon Park. Pokemon kind of sucks.
I'm nobody. I used to be somebody, but I'm nobody now.
He did fuck dogs.
They're doing crack! Emotional damage!
Let me know when they have a Cyber Frog Park, brother. Let me know when they have a Cyber Frog expansion at Yomi Yuri. Because Evan is gayer than a tree
Like,
full of
Pikachu is
parakeets.
good. But
Pikachu is good because it's the only one you fucking know. Everybody knows what Pikachu is, you fucking retard.
like that sucks, whatever that was.
Remember that he said that it sucks.
And that sucks. Dragon kind of sucks.
That's the most popular dragon in Pokemon. Ethan is again hating on something more successful again. I bet people would recognize Sudowoodo with more than Cyberfrog, right? Blossoms.
These are just gay. What? It's just gay.
It's a Blossom.
Hey.
Those are females, by the way.
It's for babies. This is baby shit. This is for little tiny infants. Full-grown men with beards should not be. Oh, what is that? They should not be seeing this.
Full-grown men shouldn't be wearing Cyberfrog shirts, I guess. Cyberfrog's not cool. Cyberfrog is fucking lame. Cyberfrog is the story of Ethan Van Sciver, where he gets cucked by a woman who has a daughter from another man.
Holy shit.
Emotional damage!
That was Uncle Touchy.
That was Mr. Mime.
Nathan's crashing out.
Yes, he is.
A little bit, yeah. I
Oh,
can't help
look, a
it.
Gyarados.
Like I'm into geek stuff. Like, but I mean, this is like really like, like you look at it and it looks like baby stuff. It looks like it's for babies.
Actual babies wouldn't know what the fuck this is, because this is from 30 fucking years ago. These things were created 30 years ago, brother. And yet people still know what this is before they know what Cybercuck is.
And I can't, like, that is not, I think that is, I'm not being judgmental about it. I
You are.
think that anybody would say that. I think if you showed this to any adult, they would say that is for babies.
Your chat literally told you that they grew up with this shit and said it was cool. What are you talking about? You're literally showing it to adult Adults in your chat literally telling you that it's cool. You idiot. Are you fucking blind? I know you're blind and you're avoiding your chat that's actually telling you that they like the shit because you want to be correct, which you're not, and you'll never be correct in this aspect. But Pokemon is the most popular franchise in the entire world, you dumb fuck. It's going to live well past anything you do with Cyberfrog.
It's not for 35-year-old men with beards and stuff. Like, that's for little babies. And this park is for little babies.
Yomi Yuriland is, again, a family amusement park. This is just an expansion. This would be like going to fucking Epic Universe and then saying, well, Super Nintendo World is for babies. Children nowadays will not know what Mario or Pokemon is unless they have a parent or sibling, or relative that knows what Pokemon and Mario are.
The only ride that we saw on...
Do you know how that works, Ethan? You pass down the knowledge or the fandom from you to a child, to your child. Or your nephew or niece, brother. Do you know what the fuck that is at all?
Was the
I don't
Dumbo
think
ride,
you do.
which is for babies in Disneyland, except Pikachu instead of Dumbo.
And Pikachu is still more popular than Dumbo. Unfortunately. Has he seen the boom of the Pokemon vendor POV streams? No, he hasn't. I go so hard, I only know who Pikachu is? I'm sorry. Entei and Arcanine for me. I like the dog type Pokemon. They had Growlithes. They didn't have Arcanine. They had Growlithes though. In this video, you actually see Growlithes there. I'm 30, grew up on Pokemon. You go watch Elvis, who is not as popular as Pokemon. True. My nephew's like Pokemon because my sister and me told him about it. Exactly. You pass this stuff on to the next generation. That's how they know about this stuff. The only reason like people know about this here is because they probably passed it down and they're like, oh, look at this. I mean, for fuck's sake, to this day, people, like, adult creators make content of their baby choosing their starter Pokemon, like they choose a plushie. There are adult content creators that do that.
And I'm not saying that, like, you know, you couldn't take... I'm not saying that you couldn't take Pokemon...
Adult. By the way, these are males with their females, by the way.
And make like a kick-ass theme park for the grown-ups would be cool on, but like, yeah, this isn't it. This is for little kiddies, little kids.
A little kid's not gonna know what Gyarados or Raichu or Tyranitar is. I'm 47 and I missed the Pokemon phase, so it don't hit. It just missed it.
Pokemon ROM hacks are 1 million times better than modern Pokemon, says Ghostgoo. Okay.
Chloe would be here to agree with that, by the way. He's gonna say, why is he doing the peace sign?
I like that he does the peace sign every time.
We finally finished going through everything inside of Sedgetown. We've gotten through the Pokemon Forest, and now we're about to one.
Really, it's just B-roll of that, and then that's it.
Did you buy any baby toys for your children at home? You got kids at home. Did you pick them up some souvenirs, some toys?
Do you see what the next video is, by the way? He gets past this video so fast. Watch.
Rack 'em, stack 'em, Robbie is here.
Alright, see, don't watch this. This is gambling.
Yes, we know, because you watch gambling videos.
Emotional damage.
Caught in 4 fucking K watching gambling videos. Because you're trying to get better at gambling, because you're trying to get a bigger bonus than me, because that's what the real cope of this entire thing is. The fact that I can get a bigger bonus than the degenerate gambler, and I can take people to Poke Park or Japan, and you can't.
Holy shit.
Haiti did fucks dogs.
EVS is secretly enjoying the park. Kane, oxygen machine just means nurses, hobo, silver lining. Oh damn, you're forever goon grandpa. You're forgiving goon grandpa. Can't believe he doesn't help EVS. No, it's just him consistently coping about literally every other. Like, I can show you in this stream, it's just him talking about, like, every other creator. He's talking about, like, Eric July, fucking, what is it, Gabe Al-Taib, and Chuck, and Cliff Richards, and basically he went all the way back to the original 2022 video talking about ISOM. He spent so much time. He spent almost as much time on my Poke Park Kanto video that he did on Eric July's original 2022 video. Then he starts talking about Liam Gray and bullshit like that. Boring ass streams, brother. It's just funny watching people like this cope over other people, and literally everything you do is the same exact shit. You literally cater to a bunch of grown adults, hitting them with nostalgia for Cyberfrog, you fucking retarded bitch. Do you know who cares about Cyberfrog? A bunch of dudes in their 40s and 50s who remember Cyberfrog from the 90s. That's literally what you're doing. You're doing the exact same thing. You just lack the self-awareness to know that. Like, are you serious? Oh no, he is. Yeah, he is. So that'll be it for the stream tonight. I just wanted to get through all the BackMeBro and all the coping and seething about my Japan trip, and, you know, touch base with you guys. So I might do a gaming stream in a couple of hours. I don't know yet. Maybe like like 3 hours or so. Maybe I'll play some Lego Batman. I gotta get back to that. It's been a minute since I've played Lego Batman, a couple of weeks ago, because I went on 2 vacations. I went on a week vacation to Japan, a week vacation on a cruise. So I appreciate y'all for hanging out and watching me react to this nonsense of a fucking 52-year-old fat dude. But I'll see you guys in a little bit, probably like 9 p.m. Eastern. I think 10 p.m. Eastern is where I'll probably go live.